If you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my rip with the jersey. Go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
If we're talking echelon, it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Hey, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday night. Let's bring in the Diabolical Hater. Even though we running late, Eric is still late. So it's what it is.
Ain't nothing new.
It doesn't even make a difference what time we start. Eric is going to be late. Death, taxes, and Eric being late. As you can see, the jersey swag of the day is AC Slater from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, shit. AC Slater.
We got the AC Slater jersey today. So I told people, man, I said, look, I'll challenge Gilbert Arenas and Cam Newton to a jersey off any day. They can't fuck with me. They can't fuck with me. I
don't know. They might have some shit that you ain't never seen before.
Man, I'm wearing shit they never wore before. They can't fuck with me. I got some jerseys that they ain't never seen before. I challenge them to a jersey off. Or anybody else think your jersey swag is better than mine, I challenge you to it. Just look every Friday.
You definitely do have some jerseys that aren't usually seen.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Wait till next week. I got one that'll slip your mind. It'll slip your mind. Like, well, damn, what the fuck you found that one? Just wait till next week. I rock paper scissors for wearing this one this week, and then the other one. I said, but they're gonna be like, where the fuck did you find that one? I'm challenging them for it. I said, if anybody else want it, man, look, they come get it. Don't trust me, I got more on the way. My wife was telling me to stop buying jerseys, but I got more on the way. I'm 5 minutes out, and we're like an hour late. you 5 minutes out. Well, thank you, bro. Thank you. But like I said, I'm challenging them, man. Like I said, I'll challenge them. Gil, man, be coming on this show. I noticed you start wearing jerseys. I know y'all be watching the show. Y'all ain't gonna lie. When I start pulling out the jerseys, everybody will wear jerseys on their podcasts. It's okay. It's okay. I challenge y'all to a jersey off. Y'all can't fuck with me. And y'all got more money with me, but y'all still can't fuck with me. I can tell you. But
fuck that. All they have to do is come out with a signed Michael Jordan jersey, and I think right then and there you're done.
No, man. Cause that's normal. I'm wearing jerseys that's not real sports related. I wear jerseys for movies and TV shows. Man, you had to give me some shit from a TV show that I forgot about. get beat. Yeah, they rich. Of course, he's gonna walk up to Mike. Nah, we talking about who gonna see the signature on there anyway, unless they pull it out. Worry about
He gonna take it out the frame for your ass.
Take it out the frame. Man, look, this Bayside jersey fresh. That's all I know.
You probably wouldn't have said anything, and I would have been looking at it like Bayside. Who the fuck? What team is from Bayside?
Yeah, fucking Saved by the Bell, man. Went to the childhood on that one. Yeah, Mo used to watch Saved by the Bell. Fuck, I was a kid.
I think everybody watched that show at least one time or another.
Oh man, don't make me pull out the Zach Morris. Don't make me go get the Zach Morris, the basketball jersey. That was but man, since we know Eric's gonna be late, we could kind of start on the divisional round. Pops, your Lions are officially trash. They lost.
Yeah, I mean,
lost. They fooled everybody. They lost. Kansas City, of course, moved on. The Eagles moved on.
I'm not trying to hear about Kansas City right now.
And the Buffalo Bills moved on. It shouldn't have moved on if Mark Andrews hold on to the ball twice. Like if he hold on the ball twice, it's a different game.
A dude that never drops the ball. You know what I'm saying? His last drop was like when he was like a rookie. Like in that when, early in his career. Them 2 passes were in his hands.
And the one was he caught one and fumbled one. That's the thing, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. That fumble changed the game. But the thing is they dashed my hopes of the Soul Bowl, as I call it. It was gonna be Baltimore, Detroit, and they dashed my hopes in the divisional round.
Well, both of those teams blew you. You know what I'm saying? Blew the shit.
They blew the shit. It was first on Saturday. Then I said, I don't give a fuck if Baltimore win now. I said, because y'all fucked over me. Y'all fucked over me. They fucked over me. Like, I wanted to see that. That'd have been pure greatness right there. And people know when I say the Soul Bowl, they know what I'm talking about. That those people would have had fun in the fucking city. But we know it's gonna be a tall task for Buffalo to win this game. When I seen the Texans got hosed, the Texans should have won that game. The Texans got hosed. And
not even if they should have won the game. Them 2 penalties that were called against them were bullshit. And the fact that they haven't said anything, like the league hasn't really said anything, it's like it's okay for them to fucking do that shit.
No,
for the rest to fucking call that shit the way they did.
The thing was they fucking they fined Joe Mixon for something he didn't even say.
Yeah, I saw that. And then they fined them twice.
Yeah, it fined him for some shit he didn't even say. Like, come on, man. Like this, the refs need to be investigated. And you know me, I'm a big Pat Mahomes fan. I even said the Houston Texans should have won that game. And I said it like this. I told y'all last week, I said, I'm picking Kansas City because it's in Kansas City. But it's going to be a tough game. And Houston did everything to win that game. The refs took it from them. They took it from them. I don't care. The NFL got a ref problem. Like I said, the ref, they have a ref problem. These refs, and it's egregious. Like when he did that late slide, they gotta start penalizing the quarterbacks for that late slide. Now, if you late slide, you get a penalty and your head knocked off. They'll stop you from doing that stupid shit. And they didn't even hit him. They collided with each other. That's the fucked up thing. Patrick was dancing around, got hit, and it's called police. Yes, he got hit. And the thing is, they hit him.
Like you said, he slid late. And if you go past the line of scrimmage, you become a running back or receiver.
Yes.
So my shit is, as long as it wasn't intentionally, an intentional hit to the head, And they didn't even touch him.
No, they hit each other.
The two players hit each other head to head.
And they need to be investigated. Right? Okay, I understand. Y'all want to see Pat get a 3-peat. I get it. I get it for NFL. That'll be a great thing for the NFL. But godly, if they're not good enough to win, they're not good enough to win. And I feel sorry for Josh Allen in Buffalo. It's most likely y'all not going to the Super Bowl because the refs is going to fuck y'all worse than the $5 hole. Like, y'all have to blow Kansas City out. That's the only way you beat Kansas City in the playoffs. You got to blow them out. And I doubt
because they'll turn around and call penalties like they do. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, C.J. Stroud would have thrown an 80-yard touchdown. It would have been, offensive itchy nose.
It would have been holding there. They'd have called holding.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's stupid because, man, people are tired of that shit. People are tired. We want our sports pure. Everything else in our world is not pure. Everything else in our world is not pure. And the only thing pure in life is sports. And look what y'all fucking do. Y'all make it look rigged. Y'all make everything look rigged. I want to hear that shit, man. But man, these refs, because if I'm bad at my job, I get fired. Fuck these refs. Fuck these refs. Like, these are some blind motherfuckers. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Here go Doc. Doc, only 5 minutes late. 12 minutes late. That's okay. That's a record. You're good.
Well, I've been watching the whole time. I just had to clean up my dinner.
We were giving you shit. We always gonna give you shit.
Yeah, it's all good. It's the year 25 is the mess over Doc, but that's all good.
You good, but it's just this. I'm as over these fucking refs. I'm over these motherfucking refs. Like, to the point of like you're ruining playoff games. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Ruining it.
I'm not enjoying sports this year.
It's horrible.
I'm not enjoying sports at all this year.
If it's 28-26 and I see the Chiefs going for a late field goal, I'm turning my TV off. You might as well get ready to turn your fucking TV off because ain't no way Josh Allen and them are blowing the fucking Chiefs out in Arrowhead. Hey, you can forget that shit. That shit ain't happening. It ain't happening.
They could, but I think the refs are going to play a big part like they did last week, like they've done in multiple weeks.
I'm telling you, the refs are not going to let this shit get out of hand. Fuck no. Not with Taylor Swift up there in the fucking stands. Well, we might not get our legitimate Chiefs game until Travis Kelce retire.
Nah, y'all could pump your brakes on it because here's the deal. Now the NFL did everything that they could to secure this 3rd or 3-time championship run for Kansas City.
Already got a roughing the passer call.
Probably.
They probably got that bitch in the chamber already.
Most likely already in the bag. The NFL probably already made their banner for this 3-time in a row Super Bowl champion. I mean, I don't care. For the mere fact, one, I'm a little biased because, I used to like Kansas City. Used to. Until, I became a home guy and started rooting for my home team. But it's nothing to really enjoy. Like, everyone's going to sit here, wind up witching, complaining, moaning, and like, say, bro, they get away with it. They get with it. They can't keep getting away with it. Y'all like Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Keep getting away with it. Well, guess what? He is. They are.
We know Walter White died.
I'll tell you this. Don't you ever bring up the word GOAT when it comes to Patrick Mahomes again.
Well, you got to. Because
no. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he won 5 in a row. If the referees are helping them go, I'm not doing it.
Hold up. Brady is considered the GOAT, and the refs used to do the same shit.
I don't consider Brady my GOAT. That's the thing. You guys go by what the fucking sportscasters say. I don't go by that. I go by what I've witnessed in my lifetime. And and Brady is not the GOAT. Neither is Mahomes. Will never be the GOAT.
I'll put it this way.
Hold up.
He got 7 Super Bowls, bro. Nobody had 7. He got 7.
And how many of those were helped?
Doesn't matter. He got
all
7.
of
It doesn't matter. He got 7. That's the thing.
There's a whole culture of Raider fans that would disagree with you because they got Raider rules.
Yes, indeed.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. 2, see rule 1. I mean, if we're gonna sit here and not call him a GOAT based on things we've seen, like the man been in the league 7 years and been into 7 championship games.
Yeah, that's
conference championship games. He got 3 rings currently. He only dropped 1 of them. He's been in the Super Bowl 4 times. So I mean, I'm not just gonna sit here and just be like, he's not a GOAT. I mean, that's kind of hard to mimic. You talk about things we'll never see again.
I'm saying don't bring that shit to me because I'll never call him a GOAT.
I'm like this.
Y'all could kiss his ass and glaze him like they say nowadays. I'm not glazing him. Fuck him.
It's not glazing.
He's right below Brett Favre with this bullshit.
The thing is, Tom Brady actually got glazed by the people more than Mahomes.
Only because Mahomes has been in the league less years. Yeah. Wait until he's in there for as many years, and everybody will be wiping the glaze off of their lips.
I'm saying, when he retires, next up is gonna be Josh Allen. They're trying to glaze him next. So look, this is the thing. The thing is, you're gonna always have somebody that the refs go like.
Let me tell you something. With Allen's playing style, he ain't gonna be in the league for longer than fucking Mahomes.
I'm just saying this shit here is they wanted the Bills versus the Chiefs in a championship game. That's what they wanted, and I just found out there's a fucking like a curse going on. Like if you went to a damn Super Bowl and lost since Jim Kelly, you never made it back. So that's why fucking Jared Goff lost. So that it's not looking good for Jalen Hurts. It's not looking good for Jalen Hurts. You never make it back to the Super Bowl. It's not looking good for you Eagles fans if this curse is real. Like, and then that's not looking good for your Commanders.
It has nothing to do with curses. It has everything to do with the agenda of the NFL. It has nothing to do with curses.
Like if you lose a Super Bowl as the starting quarterback, you don't make it back since Jim Kelly. You don't make it back. So like Joe Burrow, it's not looking good for you, Joe Burrow. It's not looking good for you, Jalen Hurts. Not looking good for if you're a losing quarterback. The only one who does it is Pat Mahomes, but he won his first one. Like if you lose your first Super Bowl crack, you don't make it back. I found out that's a real curse. I'm like, God damn. And I look at it,
it's true.
Nobody has turned back.
Look at San Francisco situation.
Yeah, you don't go back. So that's not looking good for Glock Purdy. It's not looking good. I mean, Jimmy G won, but he ain't win one as a starter. So he ain't go back.
He didn't start that.
Yeah, he didn't go back either. So it's not looking good. So my picks might be, I might go on this curse, and it's not looking good for Jay Daniels because whoever come out the fucking AFC is gonna be your fucking Super Bowl champions. That's who they fucking want. It's not looking good. The shit not looking good for Washington Commanders. If they somehow go to the Super Bowl, it's not looking good for them either. So it's like Mahomes. The reason why I call him the GOAT is because even though it's fucking, we know it's helped. We know it's scripted. That's some dominance. He has never been.
Yeah, but it's dominantly scripted. Well, it's like wrestling. It's like you saying that motherfucking Ric Flair is the greatest of all time. How many times did they put the belt on him? Yeah, it wasn't that he actually went out there and won the belt. They chose him to win the belt.
He got screwed over by Brady once, and that pissed me off. That's the same year the Saints got screwed. It was a fake roughing the passer thing they did on Brady. I still remember that, and people say Mahomes got hosed. And then the next year after that shit, Mahomes went nuts. He only lost 2 AFC championship games. 2. He lost one to Brady. He lost one to Burrow. That you got to say this. You got to get ambassadors due. He's gonna get you to the AFC Championship game.
He
gonna get you that. He gonna get you there. We haven't seen the Chiefs been eliminated since Alex Smith. How long ago Alex Smith been the fuck? It's about 7 years. I don't think Brady has never done this.
Matter of fact,
that's why I'm saying it's dominance.
You can't,
even though it's help dominance.
You have to go back double-figure years without a conference championship or Super Bowl without Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes in about 10 plus years. That's how far back you have to go.
And that's why you can say, he's in the GOAT conversation because that's fucking dominance. Like, he's a Hall of Famer now. If he retired, he's a Hall of Famer now. You can fucking say it. First ballot. Because that's how many championships? What is the 7th championship game?
Yep, 7.
And he's 4-2 in championship games. And if you go in this one, 5-2. I mean, this man had a chance to go to 7 fucking Super Bowls in his first 7 years of
they almost did.
For his first one, he been in the league 8 years. He's been in the league 8 years. For 7 out of 8 years, he had a chance to be in the Super Bowl. That's unheard of. And the first couple years was unhelped. So I can say that. The first 3 or 4 was unhelped. Now these last couple,
it's crazy.
Breaking that magic on there, these last couple.
Man,
I'll give him more credit than Brady for winning his first couple Super Bowls because he went out there and won that bitch himself. He just throwing that bitch to Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. He won it on the offensive end. Brady won his first 2 or 3 with the defensive help.
No, because all right. I mean, but it's still scripted.
Yeah, this last couple, I get you. The last couple, especially these last 2, it been leaving funny taste in people's mouth, and how the Texans got screwed. Really,
listen. If you sit back and you looked at this season, tell me how many games the referees helped the fucking Kansas City Chiefs win.
Well, not the first one. The first one was against Baltimore.
No, the first one was
the toe on the line.
Yeah, that was toe on the line. But there was a lot of games out there that there was excessive penalties on one team. So you tell me if they lost those 7 games, would they really be in the playoffs right now?
But the thing is, they are the most penalized team in the league, though. That's the crazy shit. They got the stat that the Chiefs are the most penalized team in the league. So they obviously know how to throw the flags. The thing is not the amount of flags they throw. It's when they throw the motherfuckers. It's like, the Chiefs might have 10 penalties, but you might have 2 penalties, but them 2 penalties might be at crucial points of the game and you lost the game.
Kills the momentum.
So the refs, I give you this, they're smart. You know what they're doing? We're gonna penalize the Chiefs, but we're gonna get you when it counts. When I see Pat about to lose, we're gonna throw that motherfucker. Because they left tackle and they right tackle, they are always called for penalties because they'd be off the fucking line of scrimmage. They actually the reason why they have that new rule in where you can't have your tackle off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So it's like they are penalized. It's excessive. What they did against the Texans was excessive, and I think that's what has a lot of people pissed off because it's like the Texans outgained them. The Texans got turnovers,
outgained them,
still lost.
Everything right.
This is the first time ever that has happened that they outgained them, had more turnovers, and lost. I think that's why it left a bad taste in their mouth because Kansas City lost. They lost that game. They can say what they want. They lost. It's great. Yeah, it is a huge difference between false start and roughing the passer. It is. It's a huge thing. And they need to do this. They are quarterbacks in the league, have pads. So long as you're not clotheslining the motherfuckers, roughing the passer should not be called. I'm all for dropping your body weight on them bitches because, hey, they play football. You can't hit them low. You can't hit them high. And if you hit him in the middle, you're gonna drop your body weight on him. Fuck it. That's why they got Carson Wentz to be the backup quarterback in case Mahomes get hurt. That's what happens. That's why you got backups. This needs to stop for all quarterbacks. Well, put it this way, all high-profile quarterbacks. Because if you're a running quarterback like fucking Jalen Hurts or fucking Lamar Jackson, you get your head knocked off. They ain't throwing nothing.
They ain't throwing that shit. They too dumb to throw that flag.
No, I'm gonna say Josh Allen too because he gets killed. They kill Josh Allen.
Well, yeah, but Josh Allen, when he runs the ball, he tries to run like a running back. These other quarterbacks actually slide.
He invites the hit. Like he goes wrong looking for it.
Like if you are a quote unquote mobile quarterback, they don't throw those flags out readily. But when Pat Mahomes running around like Fran Tarkenton, like in a circle to get free, they'll throw a flag. Like the dude literally hit him on the shoulder. And
the first 15-yard penalty.
Yeah,
he didn't hit him in the head or anything. Not at all.
Then that late slide, and I promise you, they need to penalize these quarterbacks for late sliding. I want you to try to stop your momentum when you're already in the fucking air, committed to a tackle. And then they collided with each other. That's the thing. They didn't even hit him. They hit each other.
It's crazy that they've been talking about this on a competition committee for the longest time, but it never fails until it benefits somebody they don't want. For example, when they changed the first time overtime rules based on that Saints thing, they're like, well, the Saints going back and forth, let's change the rules. And it turns out it don't benefit them. Then they got to change the rule back. And now I don't really know what they're going to do with this quarterback situation. I mean,
Mahomes is the damn LeBron James of motherfucking NFL. He's a fucking flopper.
Well, I don't think he flopped on that when he slid, and they anticipated him getting hit in the head, and they threw the flag before they saw what the fuck happened.
Like,
but he got another 15-yard penalty with that out of bounds hit, and the dude didn't even hit him really out of bounds, but he fucking made it. That little push he did, he made it like he got fucking slammed, and he flopped on that one.
Would you take advantage of that if you were on the refs on your side? Would you take advantage of that if you was in his space?
That's not playing clean football. That's playing pussy football.
And put it this way, football is not a clean sport. Motherfuckers always try to get the advantage.
No, football has turned into a pussy sport. You might as well make that shit figure skating.
I'm putting it this way, if I got the advantage and I know if I do this little extra, because even the defenders do that shit. When somebody push them, they go and they try to get a penalty. And he draw a penalty. Hey, I'm not mad at shit like that. I'm mad at if motherfuckers sliding and they don't even hit him. That's a penalty. That's what I'm mad at. Like, that's just sports. That's just gamesmanship. I ain't gonna say sportsmanship. That's gamesmanship. You know what? Let me see if I can draw a flag here. Because everybody does that. But the difference is these roughing the passers shit has to stop. Like, they have to be able to review roughing the passer. That needs to be put in to the new rules. Like, we can review roughing the passer. We can review PI. We need to go back to the time when we used to review pass interference. Because some of these things don't be pass interference, and they change the game.
Well, here's the deal. We can't do it in the middle of the season, so whatever's going to happen this year is going to happen.
Next year.
I mean,
it's not going to happen if the owners don't want it to happen.
Yeah, the thing is, I think the Heat with it now, I think roughing the passer is going to definitely be looked at. And then also, they need to go back to, I remember they did it this season with the PI. Like, they need to look at these things, since you don't want to change it to the college 15 yards. If it's a spot foul, we need to look at this shit, because a spot foul can change the game. And if it's you find out that the wide receiver didn't really get touched, and you call it pass interference, that they need to either change the yardage, or they need to be able to not say challenge, but have that replay assist look at that shit and say, no, that's not a fucking penalty, because that is a game changer, and that's bailing the offense out. He threw a ball that's uncatchable. I saw one that threw one uncatchable and they called pass interference, and that kind of pissed me off. Like,
man, I don't know what they need to do, but they really need to just like bring in a new wave of referees. It's kind of it's really, and I don't want to talk that way, but it's looking real life-ish. Like
they need to hire people that aren't weekend fucking lawyers and shit like that. They need to actually hire some officiating and have them go through training and shit instead of these guys just doing it on the fucking weekends.
Well, the way that they have these guys being there, like, 12 plus years or whatever. And here's the deal. Just like we talk with real life stuff, sometimes you just need to evolve and try something where, like you're saying, Hater, like get a training thing that's going where it's a designated time. You're going to use time in the spring, whatever, when it's warmer. You get these guys to look for certain things and just rotate it out. Like, you can still have your 12 plus year guys. You can use them for the postseason. But to get the game, like, fair, like, in my opinion, get these guys, get the rotation from college guys. Okay, instead of looking for this, you're going to look for this. And say, okay, well, you're going to do the NFL this year, and then you'll go back to college these years or whatever. And for the regular season, you get these guys, you rotate the guys that was, in this training or in NCAA, you put them in a league, see how that works in the regular season, and then for the guys that got the expertise, because we know the big money counts for these postseason games. Then use your big guys or the regular rotation guys.
Use the big guys for the regular season. I don't need them with their biased eyes to the postseason.
Listen, there should be no referees where they said the other day I watched, and they were like, well, this referees the Chiefs game, they've won a percentage of this many games more than when this other referees. Like the referee that's refereeing the game for the Chiefs on Sunday supposedly has a better record with the Bills than they do with the fucking Chiefs.
So now we gotta worry about that. Now we gotta worry about the fix it with the Bills. Like I don't know, man. Like my thing is, like, Bill Vinovich, we hate him here. Like,
he can't come back here at all.
That motherfucker screwed us.
Like, he's out, man.
That motherfucker. If I see him here, I'm punching him in the face.
Nah, he came here last year. He came here last year. I forgot what game it was. And everybody in my section was looking at me, say, bro, you know the referee name? Say, yeah, I know that dude. That's the dude who screwed us. Oh yeah, you're right. Say, bro, I ain't gonna never forget that man.
Fuck no.
I ain't gonna forget him or forgive him.
Oh no, it's that side judge too. That I don't think he's never been seen again.
Like, nah,
they found out the side judge.
He came here one time. Well, at least to my knowledge. He came down here one time since. I say, bro, he can't come here. Like, if he come here, he gotta come here super unannounced. Like, he just gotta roll up in here, do his job, and roll out.
I think that side judge, I think he disappeared. The one who missed the call, I think he disappeared. I ain't seen him no more. And I think that was a Los Angeles ringer they had here.
Them boys said.
So it's like this. Their gang, that's why they're making it last. They don't know whoever them two play. And it's look at the dog the dog is in the camera. We gonna know who they play, because I have a feeling that Washington might pull up an upset. I don't know yet, but if they pull that upset and it's Washington in there, I think we might have Kansas City in there. I think so.
Well, I mean, I'm not picking with my head. I'm not picking with my heart. I don't know. I'm really yet. Like I said earlier, I'm not enjoying sports this year. Like, it don't seem authentic anymore. It seems more of a marketing ploy, and it's a design for something, and I can't put my hands on it, and I don't like that.
the NFC Championship going to be the only fair game. It's a division game, and they're going to let them play. They're not going to try to. The referees are not going to be involved in that one. It's a division game, and that one can go either way. The fuckery is going to happen in that last game or the AFC Championship game. That's where the fuckery is going to happen. And I realized if it's not a blowout, some fuckery is going to happen, and we're going to be like, what the fuck? Either way. Because both of these teams, the Bills or the Chiefs, they've been cheating for both of them all fucking year. The Bills been getting calls too. They've been wanting this matchup all fucking year.
They changed rules specifically for this reason right here. Now they got what they wanted. And I mean, that's where the big draw is going to be. Everybody's going to be on their sports betting apps. People going to be in these casinos.
I'm not betting on that game. That game going to piss you off.
People going to get on air behind their cameras. They're going to talk about it. I mean, again, I'm not super enthusiastic about it. I'm not. I really wish I could bring the energy, but it's been that deflating. Like it's like being beat down emotionally. And I have no reason for it because I've had the most joyous week ever. Like I'm not tripping whatsoever. I got to work. My commute to work was literally 5 steps. That's
lucky you.
My round trip commute to work was 10 steps. Getting into this office, leaving this office. That's it.
Let me tell you my commute to work this morning. 2 hours.
Yeah.
Some fucking bullshit. Took me 2 hours. Normally a 25-minute ride to work. Took me 2 hours because the damn bridges were snowed the fuck in.
Yes. I was looking at that, like, damn, bro. They ain't even tell y'all they give y'all the green light, but y'all jobs want y'all there.
Boy, I know that's bullshit, boy. I'm sitting there.
That's bogus.
That's bullshit.
I hated that for y'all.
I was sitting there, that bitch. This is some bullshit. What Cody mean? Look at
this right here.
It's some bullshit. Look, I literally sat 5 minutes away from my house for 30 minutes. Like I was 5 minutes away from my house, 30 minutes. Then you get a little good flow, and then you stop it. And then you get another little flow, and then it stops for 10 minutes.
You like?
I'm like, oh my god!
You guys got that much snow?
We had 12 inches of snow.
12 inches. Good bit. Yeah, we had about 12 inches of snow, bro.
Oh,
like,
damn!
It was calf deep. You don't understand? It was calf deep, and our stupid ass governor, he didn't bring plows or nothing to fucking clear the freeways. He just let them bitches say, you know what? We're gonna let this bitch melt.
Yeah, but he also said he put it in a state of emergency. He put it in a state of emergency until Friday. Like,
but not everything open now. But the thing is, he waited till it got hot. So you know what? We're not gonna try to be proactive to clear the passageways or none of that shit. That motherfucker said, we're gonna let it melt.
I'm not being the scapegoat, but I'm saying, like, how often does that happen down south? Like,
it doesn't matter. They gave him a week. God damn it. We knew this shit was happening for a week.
Man, they're taking that serious. He was like, man, this is gonna be whatever. Cause I felt like that. I was told about this 2 weeks ago. They was like, say, bro, we're gonna get snow. I'm like, say, bro, it don't snow down here. And if it does, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be 36 hours at most. Yeah.
We had a nor'easter up here.
You sure did. Them boys said, yeah, bro.
Shit, when it snowed in Florida, that's when I knew something was up.
Yeah. Bro, I think the poles been flipped. North is south, south is north. Fuck, we don't fucking know.
Nah, because we had snow, and it's fucking right now we're going through a fucking Arctic freeze. The high all day for the last 2 days, the high has only been like 6 or 7 degrees.
And that one that y'all have is going to make its way down here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. It's coming. On the 6th. They already tell you. So, Jeff Landry with your dumb ass, you got 2 weeks to fucking prepare. They tell you already on the fucking 6th.
Get your machines, get your shovels.
Look, I still got a little bit of snow on the ground still, a little bit. Like a little bit left. But still, this bitch gonna be snowed in again. And I'm like, this time I'm gonna prepare more. Shit, I'm gonna buy a month worth of fucking groceries. That's all I'm fucking taking.
Oh no,
I'm already stacked. I'm already
stacked.
Oh, I'm keep doing it now. No, I'm gonna wait. Look, I'm gonna wait till this bunch go now, and then I'm gonna wait till it's clear. That's when I'm gonna get my shit. I'm about to be stacked. Look, I got a teenage boy in here who eating every damn day. So shit. So and then plus me, I'm a big guy. Shit, we go through 2 weeks worth of shit in a couple days. So hey, I'm gonna be prepared. I'm gonna be prepared.
You got to stack up.
Shit. So we got to stack up. We're going to Sam's.
So this is the first. This is the first time that you've had snow days for your son.
Yeah, it's the first time we had a snow day. We had a little bit of flurries, a couple times. Maybe had an inch of snow. They told us between 4 and 8. That shit was 12. I kept telling my wife, man, this is like 12 inches of snow. This ain't no fucking 8 inches. This shit coming to my calf.
Man,
I step in the snow coming to my calf. I'm like, fuck no. That's
man. When it first happened, I went outside. I was like, okay, cool. Let me catch this. This was cool. And then when I had a little break, I was like, all right, cool. Let me go outside now. So my entire driveway, the street leading up to in the neighborhood. I mean, because my driveway sits a little bit up. I'm like, hold up, man. The snow covering this too. I said, yeah, boy.
It's the new head. The Cowboys OC is the new head coach, dude. Not even that good. Fuck the Cowboys. Yeah, we had plow trucks. The mayor of New Orleans was more fucking prepared than the fucking governor. Shit, that's what the fuck happened. We had plow trucks plowing shit. I know where I live, they were plowing shit. The only person that didn't plow shit was the fucking freeway or the interstate or whatever you want to fucking call it. That's the only thing that they didn't plow. The shit that you needed to be plowed, they didn't plow. They said, no, we'll put the streets together.
People say, yep.
So y'all can go to work. That's what that is. Y'all can go to work. Y'all can go to work on the street. No. We're gonna let this shit melt up top. We're gonna let it melt.
Man, look, I was cool with that. Monday was a holiday. Like I said, the only thing I had to do is just make sure that I had a decent shirt on.
Oh yeah. Tuesday I was off on Tuesday and Wednesday. I was good. I was okay.
Yeah, for y'all that was playing, I'm watching everybody play on their videos and stuff. I'm like, say, bro, I can't even do that. That's cool, though. But
I'm being honest with you. Shit, man. Trying to do fucking snow angels at the fucking scrubs, man. That ain't no good, bro. Shit, my ass is crazy.
Yeah.
That's why people say, boys like you're drowning. I told them, look, I was doing it right the first couple swings. But when that coldness hit the back of my leg, I had to jump up. I'm like, man, fuck, I can't get up.
Yeah, man.
I said,
Pops, that's the secret weapon if you guys ever decide to make that trip up to New York and make that drive. That's who's playing behind me.
Don't worry about it, man. We'll throw a steak outside while you eat, then we'll get you. Don't worry about it. Minute more Doc has a shallow
Brian Schottenheimer. Yes, indeed.
Brian Schottenheimer, he sucks. He does suck, but fuck it. Who cares about Dallas? Dallas is Dallas. Speaking of coaches, y'all got a new coach. The Jets, we the only one don't have a coach yet. Because I think our coach is going to be Joe Brady. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's who our coach is going to be.
They actually giving Dan Rizzi a shot. Rizzi a shot.
If Brady turns it down, then I think it's going to be Rizzi. But
yeah.
They waiting for, because Brady said he's not doing an interview until after they get eliminated.
Right.
Probably going to be this weekend. So
we'll see.
Probably going to be this weekend. So if that's why we don't have one, I think they want Joe Brady. And I think we need to go offensive. And we didn't have too many defensive coaches. We had a defensive coach. We was better with an offensive coach. In our history, we had a bunch of defensive coaches. And that's why we fucking sucked for more than half of our fucking existence. You know when we were good? We had an offensive coach. Let's think about that. You got to put points on the board.
You have to.
Yeah, you got these defensive coaches. And I'm happy for Aaron Glenn. But I'm kind of happy that he didn't come here because you know what they do, black coaches, when they don't fucking succeed in year one, they fire them. they fire them, and we in a fucking dumpster fire down there.
We are.
I told people, get ready. The Saints are gonna suck for a couple more years because they got to get rid of all these old ass people. And you know what? We still paying Marshall Lattimore some shit in dead money this year. It's upcoming year. Then Washington takes the rest of his contract the next year. We paying dead money for Marshall Lattimore, Michael Thomas, and Ryan Ramczyk, for people who don't even play for us no more. That's not counting the old guys we have in Derek Carr. Please, Giants, take him. Derek Carr. We have fucking Demario Davis, the Honey Badger, and Cameron Jordan that's taking up more than half our cap, and Taysom Hill that's taking up more than half our cap with them old ass dudes. And for all you Saints fans who shitting on Spencer Rattler, he broke Archie Manning's rookie record for passing yards. Y'all love Archie so much. Archie didn't even throw for 2,000 yards when he was a rookie.
Sad.
I love Archie. I love Archie so much. So I say this: try to trade Derek Carr, roll with Spencer Rattler for next year, and if Spencer Rattler sucks, hey, at least you'll be in the running for Arch Manning. Fuck you. I'm just saying. That's the best thing I can say. Just try to build through the draft. All this kicking the can down the road, you got to stop.
Well, now, if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty, I think they need to start looking into the future, and they really got to start evaluating everything. I understand that Miss Benson wants to get out the way and let the football guys do football things, but at some point you're gonna have to intervene. And what Mickey Loomis is talking about, that we're seeing results or results we're not seeing and relying on past, like, you have to really look and evaluate, because it's not that day anymore. You have to evolve. You have to evolve with the game. You have to evolve with the minds and the people that's coming into this building.
If he was going to be the Saints coach, he would have already been hired. Joe Brady is the hire. He's not for. I'm telling people, Joe Brady is the one they're looking at the most, because he's the only one playing. If it was Mike McCarthy, he'd been hired already. That's all I'm say. It's not Mike McCarthy.
Right. If it's gonna be some guy that was just sitting home, they'd have been done it. Done it already. So it's either gonna be Joe Brady or it's gonna be Darren Rizzi coming back. Yeah. But
that's what it's gonna be.
To continue with the thought, like she's yes, she's the sweetest owner in the world. Yes, she does do the right thing. She puts in money, where money needs to go. And yes, she cares about keeping the team down here. But at the end of the day, if people's going to sit here and not be interested in the product, you're going to have to do something. Like, you're going to have to do something that stirs people up the right way. And right now, Mickey Loomis is sitting very comfortably like, yeah, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere. Well, the way you talking, and if you're not making the product correct, then we gotta switch course with you, man. Like, we appreciate that.
One more day.
We appreciate the old days, but this ain't that day no more. Everybody's moved on. Drew Brees retired. Coach Peyton, he out there in Denver.
Bro, we won a Super Bowl 15 years ago.
15.
We got a whole teenager.
Man,
you got old teenagers who never seen the Saints win the Super Bowl. So if you are 14 and under, you never seen us with it.
Bro, I have a senior citizen since the last time we won one.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, they up there acting like we just won the Super Bowl. Though we get the Jets misery, and the thing is, I don't know. The Jets might be cursed. They make the right moves. They make bad moves. We all thought the Jets were gonna be better than they were. It's just that when y'all get former Green Bay quarterbacks, they're shitty.
we get good players when they're on their way down. We don't get good players either when they're on their way up or up. Nobody wants to play for this team. I keep telling my friend that. I was like, he gave up his season tickets because he said they called me a month ago and asked me to put in the money for the new tickets, for next year, and they raised his shit a couple of $100.
Oh, I'm waiting on the Saints to raise their shit.
And he's like, how can you? He told the lady, how could you raise this if you haven't given me anything but a fucking T-shirt or a laminated fucking schedule? You haven't given me a championship. You haven't even given me an AFC championship since 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave his tickets up. He said, I'm not going to go back until they start winning again.
I'm like this. These owners need to be held accountable if they don't put a winning product on the field. It should be illegal to raise your ticket prices if y'all had a losing season. Like, it should be illegal. You should either stay where you were or drop the prices. If it's the losing season.
They'll never drop the prices.
I'm like, the Saints did one time. They dropped that shit because nobody was coming in there. If people stop going, they're going to drop the fucking prices so they can get people in that bitch. And the thing is, they dropped them. That's how I got the season tickets the first time. They had the bitches $200 for watch 10 games. You couldn't beat that shit.
Oh no, right on that.
$200 for 10 games?
Yeah, that's how I started becoming a season ticket holder. They was giving that shit away.
And then they give you
in 2002, they gave that shit away. They're like, you know what? And they stayed that price until they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And when they won a Super Bowl, them bitches went $600 the next year.
They give you the event for when the players get to meet the season ticket holders and all that. So it's not like it's not a bad spin if you got that kind of income that you want to go ahead and not burn, but you want to sit there and invest in it because it's entertainment. It's really something that you can keep forever.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, but if you think about it, for anybody that's a season ticket holder for the Jets, it's burning their money. Every year, that's lost income. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if you got to, week 16, 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? But you're not even getting that. We already know by week 17, we done.
Y'all have
usually by week 10, we're done.
I'm gonna say this: y'all gotta get rid of Aaron Rodgers and get a young and see if that young quarterback, Florida State, or pick up a young quarterback in the draft. I think Aaron Rodgers needed to stop being selfish and retire because
that's him and fucking what's his name. So I don't become a Saints fan.
Look. You don't have to be a Saints fan. Kirk Cousins.
I'm waiting for him to retire.
That's probably never going to happen.
I don't think that's why I just threw something out like that. But I don't think Kirk Cousins is going to come to y'all. I think y'all need to go after a young QB. Like y'all need to go after a younger QB and marry. And your new coach got to marry himself to that QB. Like, yeah, we're gonna go through pitfalls and we're gonna go through the highs of highs. We have to ride it through to make a good team. See what the Jets do? They get these young QBs like they did Darnold. They didn't surround him with talent. And this is what happened. You saw what happened when Darnold had talent. At least he made the playoffs when he had talent.
Yeah, and really, he only has one receiver and a running back.
They got to stop brutalizing these guys too. Like when these guys get in there, of course they're the young talent, they're the young gun, and they're expected much as it is expected, as it should be. However, the media can't keep.
I need you what if this day? You know why I'm saying this? Okay.
The media can't keep banging at these guys and then running them out of town when it don't pan out for them not meeting the expectations, because 9 times out of 10 they went through 2 different coordinators, they went through a head coach, then you're at year 3, 4 and it's like, we tried it, but now we got to move on. We got this other young gun coming in town. This guy's going to come and take your spot. And I mean, it's kind of like what I'm feeling right now regarding for the entire championship season. It just feels like it just feels demoralizing. It's like, say, bro, you sitting here playing in my face. Don't sit here and play in my face, bro, because I came up on an era where we had the integrity, where guys was being held to a certain standard. You know, like, say, bro, like when dudes was terrible, say, bro, people gonna get in your mix about it, like, and it's not that anymore. And I miss that so much. I really do. When I get to see it and people discourage it, i.e., I'm sorry, not Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, because he be grilled about it. He be like, say, bro, you old KD. It ain't your day, Grandpa. I'm like I miss that. Getting your mix. Getting these dudes mixed, man. Like give them psychological warfare. Like, I'm all for it. It builds character. It puts a spin. It gets people going.
And I think, I just think with the Jets, man, y'all, first of all, stop listening to his grandson and his Madden ratings. They need to go out the door.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That has to stop.
Well,
I would have said that out loud. One, I would have never admitted that shit. Like, that's a flex. I'm not doing it.
But that's not the only New York. That's not the only New York son to make a decision. Had the Giants GM listen
to his son,
if you listen to his son,
y'all need to trade sons. Since he like to listen to y'all, you need to trade sons. One son is a dumbass and the other one is smart. He say trade up for Jaden Daniels, the one in the Giants.
Say trade up, get him, go get him.
And he told them, you only live once. You only have this opportunity to have this job one time, so you might as well go all in. Which is right.
That kid was smart. That kid probably watches football. They need to hire that kid on the staff right now.
That kid probably wrote his own ticket. He probably be doing what we doing in 2 years. It's gonna carry on.
Daniels. Well, we're not gonna go that high. Well, you better go that high. That's what they told him. You better go that high.
Hey, you might as well go get him.
And now look at him.
You got to see Jaden Daniels twice a year. But I don't think Washington would have traded that for nothing in the world. You had to go to number 2. If Washington wasn't going to trade it, then you had to go to number 1. And the Bears wasn't traded.
Bears wasn't good. You getting rid of that?
Yeah, he ain't had no shot at Jaden Daniels. He probably tried, but they probably say, "Man, nah, sit your bitch ass back down at 6. Give Malik Neighbors and be happy." Now
you would have to give up a thief's ransom. You'd have to give up like 3 number 1s for the next 3 years type shit.
You had to do the Ricky Williams deal. I'll give you the whole entire draft plus
the whole
2 number
draft,
1s.
bro. Just give me this.
Plus 2 number 1s. And the Redskins still didn't do shit with that. That's the biggest head scratcher.
It can pan out. We're looking at 25 years later.
It didn't pan out.
It might pan out depending on the result of Sunday.
All those picks retired now. All of them gone.
Yeah.
All of them gone, bro. It didn't pan out. Anthony, how did y'all capitalize on robbing the Saints? Y'all robbed the Saints with no gun, no mask. And y'all didn't do shit with those picks. And we were shitty those years. So they were great picks. They were beautiful picks. Y'all didn't do shit with them picks.
Man, look.
Y'all should have been the new Dallas Cowboys when they fleeced the fucking Vikings for all those picks. But I guess that's what Daniel Snyder era. This new era, that tells me Daniel Snyder was the curse. So 1 year removed from Daniel Snyder, and y'all about to play the Super Bowl.
Been a plague on that team.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I have a beef with him. That dude is terrible. Daniel Snyder is terrible. He's a terrible human being. Like, man, America, I don't care if you give me. You grind me up to dust for all that. I don't care. Because that man is terrible. He's a terrible human being.
Yeah. He's Donald Sterling level. Bad. We're not just talking about being a horrible owner. We talk about his outside of football, outside of sports.
Right? Yeah.
He's a horrible human being.
That man.
And there probably are a lot more horrible human beings that are owners. Jerry Jones. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a lot more fucking horrible fucking owners out there that we just haven't unearthed shit now. And I guarantee you, with this new regime that's in the White House, we're about to find out who's a terrible owner because they're gonna be bold as fuck. It's coming. It is bold as fuck.
Exhale.
Goddamn.
Inhale, exhale.
Goddamn, Pops. You wrote a damn paragraph.
I can read it.
People stop going to the Saints games, and she will change. As long as people buying tickets in Saints gear, they will never hire a coach of color, nor have people of color in the management period. They have your boy. They got one in management. He's the cap guy, the one that's managing the cap. It's not Loomis. It's that black guy. I forgot him, Kahari something. They got one in there. We lose him, we in trouble. I saw John Gillen take the first kickoff for a touchdown against the Rams, and they still got beaten. Those crackers. Pops, you better stop using the word crackers, bro. You gonna get your fucking page taken. Yeah, but the thing is how Tom Benson wrote Loomis into that damn trust. That's why we married to this motherfucker. We can't just get rid of him like that because he's in that fucking trust. So the thing is, they got to force him to step down and take another role because he's always going to be in the role.
That's the thing. Now, it's no big regarding for him being a part of the trust and the boards and whatever the powers that be. However, when they wrote the grandchildren out and Gail took over, Gail has the power. So by proxy, Gail. Think of Gail as you would Tom. Like you couldn't have one without the other. So she has the power to do so. She can be like, say, bro, you're done, and I would like to move forward. But if she knows how to do that amicably, I don't know that. And that's probably what Mickey Loomis is banking on right now. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna continue doing this job, but I'm not. If you get rid of me, I'm not gonna help you. Replace me with somebody that's going to do the job. Well, he's going to feel slighted. He's not going to be like, say, bro, I'm not about to hire somebody that's going to do the job better than me. But I mean, that's a human nature thing. Like, I mean, I kind of feel that, but that's not my move. Like, I'm talking about myself personally. Like, in most things that I've done, I've trained people to replace me because I knew one day I wouldn't be there. If they turned out better than me or not, I didn't care. I just wanted the job to get done. Right. So, I mean, but that's just the way I move. Not everybody's like that. And hopefully, if he cares about the Saints organization, don't live to the point where you become Jerry Jones. Because Jerry Jones
he's in that neighborhood.
That's what I'm like.
He's in the neighborhood right now.
He's pretty much there because Jerry Jones is like, say, bro, I don't care how bad it looks. I don't care what's going on. When I bought this team, I wanted to do it what I'm doing right now. So that means you're gonna sit here with a decaying thought process, and you're gonna sit here and have literally a region of people because people come from far and wide to watch the Dallas Cowboys. And I didn't realize how far their reach was.
Yeah,
and I mean, these people come far and spend money. They go and fill up their cars. They go and get hotel rooms. They'll get these bed and breakfast, these old condominiums, and have money just to be there for one part of the year, watch this team. And you're not trying to put a better product out there and get the benefit. Like
it shows with this coach. It shows with the coach they just hired. It could have kept Mike McCarthy for all that.
I mean, gee whiz. Like everybody.
Why Mike McCarthy's headed to you guys?
No, he's not. He'd have been hired already. He would have been hired. If he was head to us, he'd been fired for a week. And that's the coach. We already interviewed a minority, so we filled the Rooney Rule thing. We'd have hired him already. I'm like, why are we waiting?
Who did you interview that was a minority?
Aaron Glenn. And
he told us no. He told us
they interviewed the OC from Miami as well.
Yeah,
or is he a DC?
Yeah, a DC.
One of the coordinators.
It was a DC. So they filled the Rooney Rule requirement. And this is the thing. the thing is, if they were sold on Mike McCarthy, they would have hired Mike McCarthy. Now they still ended up hiring Mike McCarthy. They're stupid. He doesn't win unless he have great talent, and he won because he had a generational talent in Aaron Rodgers. We don't have that on our team,
and we're not getting that either.
And we're not getting it either. So
you can have Aaron Rodgers if you want him.
No. We said generational
we done
talent.
With that old quarterback stuff. We done with that. We out.
Already built the team like the 2009 team, and it shows that we're not in 2009 anymore. We have a big ass O line. Most people have an agile O line. We have a quarterback that can't throw deep for shit. I don't care what Derek Carr just closes his eyes and throws the ball up
and hopes that someone runs into
they catch it. They hope they catch it. The difference is Drew Brees was super accurate. That's the difference between the QBs. But they try to replicate the formula. A quarterback that was somewhat accomplished that got shunned away from his other team. And now we have a chance in New Orleans. They tried to make Derek Carr Drew Brees, and they found out that Drew Brees was generational talent. And Derek Carr's trash. Even our wide receivers is built the same way. Everything is built like 2009. If you look at the team, how it's constructed, it would be a badass team in 2009. We would be great in 2009. We would be
not 2009 anymore.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. In 2009, we'd have been great. 15 years later, the NFL doesn't play like that. We don't do read options unless we bring Taysom Hill in. Then we know we're about to do a read option because Taysom Hill is in the game. It's like we don't do RPOs and all that shit. We don't do none of that shit that everybody else is doing. And then by the time we catch up to do it, look, and by the time we catch up to do it, it's going to be something else that the NFL is doing.
So that's the boat. Yeah, I mean, overall, you got to get past it. I mean, it is what it is.
Hope for these players to age out. That's the thing. You got to hope for these players to age out and say, you know what, my body's taking enough. I'm gone. Because Loomis are going to keep re-signing them. As long as he cashing checks, they're going to keep saying, okay, one more year.
Well, I mean, overall, I know it's a business.
One more year.
But there are certain guys that I would like to see retire as in black and gold, you know.
Loomis is a figurehead, though, Pops. He doesn't do much. He just sit there and try to take credit for everything. It's that black guy that's really keeping us under the cap. And he stresses that black guy out every year because he makes dumb bonehead decisions like re-signing Cam Jordan. Nobody in their right mind is coming for Cam Jordan at $15 million a year. He's a $1 million a year player now. He's a $1 million a year. He's a league minimum player now. His production says it.
When you're a veteran, and it's really up to the players because Tom Brady did it for the longest. At some point, when you're invested in the league for over a certain amount of years, your veterans minimum is at least 1 M. Yeah, and Tom Brady, he kept taking it on the chin because he wanted to win. It was like, I ain't got to worry about it. Just give me my back end when we get to the postseason. And he got players that he knew that was going to show out because they got a piece of that pie. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to wind up getting it on the end from endorsements and from these postseason wins because I'm trying to win. And, I mean, he was a genius at it. And we sat here and griped about it because we was like, he had to cheat and do this, that, and the third. He got the coach to do this, that, and the third. Well, Tom Brady, he had the perfect mafia ties because he seemed so clean on the inside and had his guys getting their hands dirty and doing what they had to do so he can have what the life he has right now. And, he had alluded to it earlier. Look, I'm not calling him a GOAT, but overall, when you look at numbers, let's fast forward in the future. Let's say that we have somebody that was born today and they're going to sit here and do what we do with them old quarterbacks. We're going to be like, oh, man, that boy threw garbage yards. He threw garbage intercepts. Like Roethlisberger. You look at Roethlisberger's numbers.
Oh, he's horrible.
Eventually,
numbers are horrible.
He'll get in the Hall of Fame, but you like, damn, bro, how that boy got in the Hall of Fame? Because you look at the numbers, you be like, ew. But he got 2 rings. And you're going to see, oh, he got rings.
He got 7 rings.
Whoa.
So they're going to say he's the GOAT unless the Mahomes get 8.
Right.
Yeah. and then it's going to be like, that's very fucking possible, though. That he can get 8.
For real.
If he win this one. It's
not far-fetched. I mean, if he could get this 4th one in this year, and he's literally only played, 6-7 years, you're like
7 years, but he's been in the league 8.
Jeez, Louise, like what time is he not in the championship?
If he never gets eliminated besides the championship round, that's got to be the greatest career ever. Like, I'm gonna get you to the AFC Championship regardless. That has to be a great career. Like,
right.
If someone told you that, like, hey, if they said, let's say Mahomes was the Jets drafted Mahomes, and y'all get the same calls, or whatever, and they told you, hey, if you draft this guy, you're gonna be in the AFC Championship every year, you would take that deal, wouldn't you, Jay?
Anybody would. That would be stupid not to say. For me to sit here and say no.
I just want to see how.
But he's not on my team, so I can hate on his ass as much as I want.
I know. I just want to see how deep your hate goes. Because I say anybody say no, but I want to say, man, you got some issues. Because I'm telling you right now, it stings even more. Because that could have been my future. If they would have if the fucking Chiefs would have just set back, that could have been my future. That could have been my fucking future right there. I could be talking about, yes, the Saints are in the NFC Championship every year. That was my fucking future. It got taken away from me. Goddamn Andy Reid.
It got snatched from us. We was literally.
From us. It would also depend who the coach is. I'm sorry to say Pat Mahomes was not going to be. Pat Mahomes ain't doing this shit by himself.
It was Sean Payton.
It's the fucking it's the style of offense that he adapted to, and of course, but your team would have probably put him in the rookie season.
Yeah, hell yeah, he was.
Where he sat behind fucking what's his name?
No,
he would have sat behind Breeze.
No, I'm saying he sat behind Breeze. Yeah, he sat behind Breeze.
Then Drew Brees would have had his. He would have had his. He'd have had a real Cap Rooney moment. Yeah. When he got hurt, he'd have looked at Sean Payton and he'd have been like, put the kid in. And that'd have been it. He'd have had his swan song. Like, let him finish out this one game while we got a nice lead and Patrick bring us home. And he'd have won us these 3 championships that we've been due.
You know the reason why he told the Chiefs to draft him? It's because he didn't want to sit behind Drew Brees multiple years. They knew Alex Smith was just going to be a 1-year solution. I'm like, when they fucking said that shit, I say Drew Brees did screwed us again. He screwed us out of Tom Brady. He screwed us out of fucking Patrick Mahomes.
But the thing was, Drew was willing to take. He was willing to take him in. He wanted to take him in.
He was not going to. That man was not going to wait 3 years behind Drew. That man said, "I'm going to sit 1 year." That's all he said. But I have a story for y'all though. Y'all heard about the Jacksonville Jaguars saga that happened?
No.
Like with Liam Cohn. Wait, I got the breakdown. They say Doug Peterson was fired and Trent Baalke was retained. Okay, the GM for the Jaguars.
Okay.
The Jags expressed initial interest in Ben Johnson and Cohen, but neither were interested because of Baalke. So the GM was like, "Fuck it, I'm not coming there because of the GM." The Buccaneers made an offer to Cohen, one of the highest paid OCs, but prohibited him from taking another interview with the Jags. Cohen agrees to remain in Tampa Bay, and Robert Saleh becomes the favorite for the Jags head coaching job. We know Saleh went to San Francisco for the Desert D coordinator. Okay, Shad Khan tries to fire Trent Baalke. He decides to fire Trent Baalke and offers Cohen a lucrative deal. Goddamn Shad Khan doing the fucking AEW dirty work. He's been around the sun too long. Fucking fired the man, offered Cohen a lucrative deal. Cohen then ghosts Todd Bowles and gets on the plane to Jacksonville for a second interview, violating the Buccaneers' condition. Bowles finally gets in contact with Cohen at 5 o'clock, who says he's at the doctor's office with a sick child, but briefly mentions wanting to circle back with Jacksonville. And after all that, Cohen's at the Jaguars facility working to finalize an agreement to become the head coach.
Man, you can't.
That's a timeline for you.
You can't make this stuff up.
This dude better go fucking 12. What it was 12-4 with the Jaguars. He did all that shit.
Man,
he ghosts the team, and then he lies to the coach and say, "You know what? I want my sick child."
This dude said, "Yeah,
children in it."
I'm right down the street. I'm at the doctor's office, bro.
That's crazy.
This man literally say, "Fuck them kids." She's sick. I'm with my child.
Man,
that's straight out of motherfucking AEW right there.
This dude said he probably had an excuse. You know what Shad Khan told him? Tell him your child is sick. You at the doctor's office with your child.
Man, but that's part of their culture, though, man. Yeah, that goes to tell you how that team operates right there, and it's hilarious.
That's better storytelling than AEW right there.
Yes. Jesus. Well, I guess the flight from Tampa to Jacksonville isn't that long since it's in the same state. So I guess he jumped on a plane and it made it look like he was at the doctor's office. Oh man.
Doesn't Khan have his own plane?
Yeah.
So you would fly. Why would you have to you would fly his ass down?
That's what I'm saying. He flew. And he probably told him, hey, just telling me at the doctor's office. So I know some type of penalty is going to come down because of that. Because he broke the condition when he signed with the Buccaneers and then he reversed course. So I don't know what penalty's coming down, but that's tampering like a motherfucker. That's tampering.
I don't know. Didn't the Patriots do the same shit to the Jets?
But I think they get fined a draft pick or some shit. That's tampering. Like the dude literally signed a contract with the Buccaneers to be the OC, and then you come back door
and say, nah.
And the man put his kids into it, bro. He can't show his face in Tampa Bay no more.
Psych, nah.
This man literally put his kids and said, my kid is sick. My kid's sick, man. I can't come in today. They probably gonna keep him locked in Tampa. So the man said, you know what? He shouldn't even mention nothing about Jacksonville. That's where he fucked up at. I said, oh yeah, man. My kid's sick. I'll see y'all on Monday.
Super
Next thing you know, you'll see me in the press conference. That's the next thing you'll see me in the press conference. That's how I did it. But yeah, that's a crazy fucking story. Like that gotta be one of the craziest head coaching stories I've seen in a while.
Super tampering. I mean, super.
I mean, but it's Shad Khan and Tony Khan is on there. I guarantee that was Tony's idea. Boom. Let's do something out of wrestling. Boom. This is what we do in AEW.
Because like I've said in the past, any type of publicity is good publicity.
Dang, I just hope this dude was worth it. Because if the damn Jaguars have a shitty year, you did all that to have a shitty year. Could have kept your same coach.
I mean, do you honestly think they're gonna have a good year?
Nah, it's Jacksonville.
Nah.
Nobody wants to go there.
Nobody wants to go there, and fucking Lawrence is really booty.
Wasn't the Jaguars in the championship game like a couple of years back?
Years ago, yeah, but then it goes downhill. That's what they do. They'll have one great season.
They'll break off, and then that's it. But I mean, at least they do it.
Flukes is the new Cowboys defensive coordinator. He couldn't do shit with the Bears, so I ain't worried about it. Boy, you're obsessed with the Cowboys. You better worry about your damn Commanders. You fucking traitor.
That's division rivals. Like, you're not gonna see us talking about Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa. Like, once the people exited the postseason, that was it. There's no love with Atlanta. There's no love for Tampa. There's no love for Carolina.
Put it this way, you need to be worrying about if you're gonna pick your team this week because you sure did flake out on them.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, your beef. I mean, at least with the NFC East, you got Izzy to worry about with the Giants. But yeah,
Lawrence Taylor said the truth. Tom Brady would be the GOAT because he had rules protection. Well, if we go about that logic, then Pat Mahomes definitely gonna be the GOAT because he got rules protection like a motherfucker.
That man he got the real penalties.
Touch that kick ball at all. The NFL protected Brady his whole career. I will give him credit for that first Super Bowl because nobody saw Brady who Brady was, but that defense was nasty that first Super Bowl.
Man.
Nobody knew who Tom Brady was until about that about that third Super Bowl. Then they was like, okay, be that guy.
What really
I think those first couple of Super Bowls were carried by the defense.
That defense carried him. That defense was a nasty defense.
What turned people off with Tom Brady was the fact when they was out there in that snow and Charles Woodson came off that corner and popped him, and NFL came up with this ancient let's see rules of 1958.
No tucking.
What did you pick out this rule from?
Trash. You said I'm all sports. You've been talking
the
about
Lions are trash.
He said the Jaguars are trash. You talking about another cat that's trash.
Oh, so he omitted that Detroit, but he'll go with Jacksonville though.
Well, he is not lying about Jacksonville though. No, you are all Cowboys. You are all Cowboys this day. You didn't talk about the head coach, the DC. Fuck the Cowboys. Enough sportscasters are talking about the Cowboys. There's other people that got besides the damn Cowboys people.
If you watch ESPN tomorrow, I'm pretty sure they'll bring up Dallas some way somehow there too.
Well, they will because if they sign Schottenheimer, that's gonna be the top story tomorrow. And everybody's gonna be, they didn't do much better. They should have just stayed with what they had. That's just gonna be the narrative.
And they're gonna take over your summer too. So we don't want to give them the type of space.
I'll just say this: with my pick,
New England trash, Cleveland trash, Tennessee trash.
with my pick, with our bringing in Glenn.
Yeah,
I'll say this: we didn't have success with defensive-minded coaches. I felt that it would have been smarter for them to go with an offensive-minded coach, but they're the owners of the team and they're the ones that are spending the money, so they must see something that I don't see. I just think it would have been better that they should have went for, let's say, a Cliffsbury or Kingsbury or whatever, Cliff Kingsbury, or somebody like that, offensive minded. We haven't done, if you notice, all of our coaches have been defensive minded except for Adam Gase. And what did he do for us? Nothing. He was a fucking piece of shit bum.
He was high. His eyes just bucked out his head. That's all he did.
Yeah, he was sniffing that shit that motherfucking Tony Khan sniffs.
But
I'll say this for y'all.
Yeah, go ahead.
With Aaron Glenn, at least he comes from, he played down there, so he knows what it's about. And yes, his highlights are being a defensive coordinator, but he's been around great offensive minds. And bear in mind, because I kind of had this thought earlier when we was talking about it, our 2017 team had him, Joe Brady, Sean Payton, all these guys. And look at the draft class we had. So I'm not going to say that was a bad hire. I think it was an excellent hire.
Yeah, I think it's who he brings in. He's going to have to bring in an offensive coordinator.
You will.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to be somebody that's going to be able to develop what we have, or if we happen to go and draft a quarterback.
I think y'all will.
I'm like,
I don't think they should, because there's really nothing in that draft.
I don't think Glenn is going to be married to Rodgers. And I'm thinking this, hey, y'all can probably get a QB. It depends on if Tennessee does some crazy shit like they saying going at the end. That's going to throw everything into a tailspin. If Tennessee doesn't pick a quarterback, then y'all might get a shot at Cam Ward or Shador, and then might get bumped down because of one team overreaching for somebody. And there's reports that Tennessee trying to get the dude for Penn State. When they get him, then everything else is going to drop down. And
they have us projected the dude from Miami, the defensive tackle or some shit like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying this: if Cam Ward drops to y'all, because we know Shador is going to New York. They already said that. So y'all get Cam Ward, that will change y'all whole mindset. That kid there is special. You saying I saw him at Miami.
But if I was the Giants, I would draft Cam Ward. Why go after Shador? Because of the name?
The name. And the Giants
need to bring. You ain't gonna win championships with a name.
We talking about the Giants here. Do they do anything smart lately? We talking about the Giants. They let Saquon Barkley go, and they kept Daniel Jones.
The walk.
and
then still got rid of
and how long did he fucking last after they fucking kept him? Not even the whole season.
That lasted the whole season.
What, 8 games? 9 games?
Yeah, 8 games. So we talking about the Giants here. They're gonna do it because you know why? That prime time. Because they know the daddy gonna be around his son. They know all that pub. They're gonna get on TV because Shador's gonna do piss poor because they don't have a line. And we see how he acts when there's no line. And he's talking about blocking people. He needs to block the Giants. He needs to go to somewhere that has a line. Because he's going to get killed. His first couple of years, he's going to get killed with the Giants. The Giants line.
Their problem is they're going to do what New York does. And I'm going to say New York because the Jets do it as well. They're going to stick him in there as a rookie quarterback. And they're going to destroy him just like the Jets destroyed fucking all their last couple of quarterbacks.
We'll see. Pete Carroll will shine. Yeah, he's the new coach of the Raiders. It depends on how the QB next year. Maybe Sam Darnold. If I'm Sam Darnold, I'm not going to the fucking Raiders until they build that bitch up. I'm not going there.
Yeah, but you have no choice unless they sign you.
That's what I'm saying. If they try to sign me, I'm gonna see who else is out there. That would be my first choice. The Raiders got to be built up again. He said the Lions are winners, Buffaloes are winners, Philadelphia
Lions
are winners,
got spanked,
and Washington are winners. Baltimore are winners. I guess he said, you know, hey, they made it far. I guess. He's not going to say
the round. I mean, they had the first round off.
Yeah, you know, they kind of didn't win any games in the playoffs.
I mean,
that having that week off didn't do anything for them.
Yeah, you're right about that. Jackson Dart might be the second best quarterback of this draft. I think Cam is one. I think Shador is a little overrated from what I've seen. Like they overrate them to be this savior.
It's his name.
He's not that. With time, he can be that. He's one that needs to sit and watch.
Yes.
But they're going to thrust him in there. And I don't want to kill that kid's confidence, even though he has a lot of confidence. I believe he's one that needs to sit and watch. And then he would pick up and be great then. But he's gonna be like Peyton Manning's first year. We remember Peyton Manning's first year. He got killed. Shit. You gotta build a team around.
Yeah, but Peyton Manning, he was NFL ready.
Yeah, well,
you can't tell me Shador Sand. You can't tell me any of those rookie quarterbacks are NFL ready anymore.
Cam Ward is. That I think he's the most NFL ready quarterback in the draft. That's because he played college football for like 6 years. So he's ready. And it's like, with Shador, I don't think ready system. I don't think he was in a pro ready system. Everything was shotgun, drop back, run around, make a play. Because he was better than most people in college. You can say, because I tell people, most people in college are not going to make the pros. But when he played a good team, Shador didn't look that good. And that's what scares me about Shador. When he played a good team, they got killed. Except for that TCU game, that one, when it was a coming out party. But
yeah,
every time they played somebody good, he looked bad. And that's scary because if you play somebody good, that's usually the NFL talent. So you just got to watch Shador. I'm just saying that one is like it could be a boom or bust pick. So I root for him. He said Cincinnati's trash. I'm not going that far. Their defense is trash.
Their defense is definitely trash.
I'm not going saying Cincinnati trash.
Defense,
their
offensive
defense
line.
is trash.
I agree with Pops on that one.
They have one player on defense. I'm not going to say their offense is fire. Their offense is top 5. It's not the offensive fault. The offense scored 38 points and they still lose. That's ridiculous. So Dallas trash, you're right. Miami's trash and concussed. Las Vegas is a dumpster. New York G-Men trash. Atlanta trash with dresses on.
Sheesh.
Damn, we see going back on. The New York Jets are trash.
And then he went to the Jets.
Yeah, don't play, Pops. Don't play.
You know what?
You better say the Saints are trash.
The Kansas City are winners. Like I said, Lamar won't win a ring. I ain't gonna say that. He did everything he could. He threw the ball right in the man's hands. Like, what you want him to do, bro? Like, what you want the man to do? You want him to catch it for him too? But if I'm Lamar, I'd have ran that in. Fuck that. I'm putting that shit on me.
Yes.
I'd have ran.
Yes, I would have did that shit just like he did the years before he had a running back. I would have put that shit right on my back, and I would have lost that shit running the ball.
Or I'd have gave that shit to King Henry. It's either me or Henry getting that fucking ball on the 2-yard line. Nobody else.
But the ball was still in the man's hand, though.
It was in his hands. He made the right read.
I mean, it don't get more heartbreaking than that. I'm looking at that. And I had to rush to get back inside to watch it happen. I got rushed inside. Come see. And I'm like, man, I can't believe he dropped it. I mean, they gave the effort to get back in that thing, but
he dropped it. And he looked like the MVP on that last drive. He hit everything. It was a surgical drive, and then you make the right read as a quarterback. All you can do is hope your receiver catch the ball.
You gotta trust your teammates. You ride with these dudes, man. These people.
And it was in his hands. I can see if it was a bad pass.
Literally, it was literally in his hand. It was right there. Just boop.
You know what happened? He got scared. Sometimes the moment be too big for some people, and he got nervous when the ball hit his hands, and he dropped that bitch.
If it was a rookie, okay, but he's a fucking veteran. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
He fucking choked.
I mean,
he went with the script.
He choked, man. It's not the first time Mark Andrews dropped that pass. They showed that shit. I didn't get rid of that 2-point conversion they did because every time they tried, Mark Andrews dropped the ball. Like they showed it on Facebook. They showed he dropped that shit 3 times.
He could have had his Terrell Owens moment when Terrell Owens kept dropping the ball, but when they needed him to win the game, he won the game.
Kansas City are winners. New Orleans Saints trash.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. If you're gonna trash everybody, trash your squad too.
I don't even know who Pop Squad is. I think Pop Squad is a liar. I don't know. So, do you blame Andrew or the coach for not putting the ball in Derrick Henry's hands? I would blame the coach more than Andrews because I'm like, it's a tight end. I'm not trusting the tight end with the game on the line. I'm sorry. It's going to my 2 stars. It's either this. Jackson, Lamar, you run it in, or we give it to this big motherfucker right here, and he gonna carry motherfuckers into the end zone. That's the play. Everybody else block. That's what it is. Are we doing a quarterback draw, or we doing a 22 lead? It's one of the two. What we doing? 23 lead, 22 lead. Which one you want? All we doing is flipping the sides. That's all that is. Which one you want? That's what I would have did. I'd have gave the ball to Derrick Henry. If you can't get me 2 yards, bitch, you cut.
We done here.
Give me 2 yards. Get your big ass in the end zone. Because all Derrick Henry had to do was fall forward.
Yeah, you're right.
Tackling Derrick Henry? Who's tackling Derrick Henry coming full speed? 2 yards,
that ain't
man.
working.
Not many.
Yards.
Good
Not
luck,
many.
Boy.
You telling me this? You rather the ball in Mark Andrews' hands or Derrick Henry? So yeah, I'll go on the coach for that shit. Put it in your star player's hands. Mark Andrews is not a star player. He's a good.
If I'm going for a touchdown, I'm going with Andrews only because you want to go there. You want to get the 6. You know what I'm saying? But for for the 2-point conversion, I'm going with Henry, and I'm running him right down the gut.
Right down the gut, or I'm doing an option. And hey, Lamar, you don't see it? You pull that bitch out, and you run to the corner. One of y'all touching it. Nobody else touching it. Fuck the rest of y'all. That's what I told them. Fuck y'all. Them 2 touching the ball. Y'all block.
Fuck y'all, motherfuckers.
And I say, Lamar, I will bench your ass the first game of the year if you give it to anybody else with Derrick Henry or yourself. I promise you that shit. You better run that shit in. Fuck you. We not doing this shit. He had a Pete Carroll moment, John Harbaugh, and he didn't give it to the beast that's in the backfield. That shit looked eerily familiar, except it wasn't an interception. Listen, for you coaches out there, if you got a beast of a running back, give them the fucking ball. Philadelphia, if you're in that situation, do not put it in Jalen Hurts' hands. Give that shit to Saquon Barkley.
Get that boy Saquon.
If y'all do that shit, I swear to God, man. Like, what's up with not trusting your running backs? You know, back in the days, that's the easy running back play. We giving that bitch to Emmitt Smith. We giving that bitch to Barry Sanders. Fuck you, receivers. Y'all ain't doing shit. Tight ends, right. You better not worry about catching nothing. You better block. That's what they fault. That's the coach's fault. He got too cute. Thought it was a great play call, but the dude dropped it. That's what happens when you put it in the unsure hands of a tight end. There's a reason why they're a tight end. They either too slow or too big to be a wide receiver. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
So you think Kelsey would have dropped that shit where there was placed? No.
Kelsey is basically a big ass wide receiver. He's different. Kelsey wouldn't have dropped it. Kelsey would have if he'd have bobbled it, Kelsey would have dove trying to catch that bitch back. He'd have did something. The dude bobbled it. You saw him bobble it and just fall backwards and just like, oh, he dropped it. And it's crazy.
You get paid millions of dollars. You got to catch that shit.
Yeah, but the coach get millions of dollars to put the right play in. I have Derrick Henry, who's 6'3", 250, and I'm on the 2-yard line, and I'm thinking about throwing the ball. He's 250. Who's tackling that?
True.
Bro, that's what you brought him in for. This is what we said. This is they key to the championship. Bringing Derrick Henry in. Like, give Derrick Henry the ball, man. he gets you in there. Then if you give Derrick Henry and he don't make it, well, you made the right call because fuck it. That 9 out of 10 times that it will work. You wouldn't be as mad, but you put it in Mark Andrews' hands, and Lamar could look like he could have ran for those 2 yards, but he threw it in Mark Andrews' hands, and it was a perfect pass. I don't want to hear that shit about it wasn't perfect. It was right in the fucking hands.
Yep.
Like if it touch your hands, you're supposed to catch it.
Well, I mean,
Andrew will be a free agent at 26, but the problem is Andrew is good for blocking, likely can't block for shit. Well, change his number to a 6. Make him an offensive tackle because you ain't catching the ball no more. I'll tell you that right now. That's it. Your days of catching is over.
Man, look.
Then why you don't throw that shit to Isaiah Likely in that situation then? Since
Well,
he can catch.
Again, it's about all these decisions. I mean, basically, all these games paint the picture, and obviously, you want to run something where you know for sure is going to catch guys off guard because this is pretty much your tomorrow. There's no tomorrow, and everybody wouldn't expect Likely because Likely he was the guy that got him the touchdown. So you like, okay, if he gonna be the guy doing the damage, let me put my best defender on him. Or in a situation for a head coach not putting it in Likely's hands, it's like the last time the game was on the line and we needed that score. He made the catch, but he was out of position. So do I really want to risk that again? Well, I mean, I'm not giving guys
you got the whole offseason to think about it.
But it's just certain things that you go with it, and some things you just got to eliminate. You just like, it's just not gonna work for me. Like you're saying, King Henry being 250, it's like, okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna put 9 of my heaviest guys right here. I might just put a body out there that don't even need to be out there. I'm gonna put one of these.
I see King Henry jumping over the top of that shit.
Well, he's elected enough to do it, but again,
he was averaging like 4 to 5 yards a touch.
They let these old analytics dictate exactly what they want to do. They eliminate certain plays because of the analytics of it. Well, chances are it's going to be a 33.8% chance. Say, man,
analytics.
Look, that shit. Man, look, throw all that stuff away. Like, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Like, but here's the deal. Like, you look your team in the eye. There's a bunch of men. You a leader of men. Be like, say, men, this is what we gonna do. This is the play.
Derek, can you get in the end zone? That's what I asked him. Can you do it? He just said, yeah, coach, give him the ball. 23 lead.
Now I'm about to tell you, you up here talking about as comfortable as you say victory. That 23 lead or 22, whatever the number is.
What side you want it on? You want 22 or 23? We going that way. Because I'm telling you like this, I'm putting the defensive tackle as my fullback.
Right.
You know what?
Right.
We run behind that big motherfucker. Now you got to go tackle the big motherfucker that's running behind this big motherfucker. Give me the biggest defensive tackle I got. Just run over everybody. That's what I would say. Just knock people out the way and give Derrick Henry a way to get in the end zone. I believe they get in if they give it to Henry or Lamar runs to the outside because nobody fast enough to catch him.
True.
Nobody.
Well, even if you think you have somebody fast enough, we've seen Lamar literally make people look crazy because he can stop on a dime.
Like
and he'll just walk right in there and be like, say, well, you doing all that. I already scored and handed the ball to the ref.
Yeah, Pop said the football field is 53.3 yards wide. Why would the Baltimore run a play that's 26 yards long? Give Lamar the whole 53 yards to win the game. I don't think he was going to tie the game on that one. And I'm just like, I looked at the play call and said, okay, well, he caught. Nope, he didn't catch it. It was like one of those things where it's like, well, damn, if I would have just gave it to my playmaker. I'm like, that's why you got those two in the backfield. That's your playmakers. I see if you had a subpar running back. I see if you had a average QB. You got Lamar Jackson, one of the fastest football players we have. I don't see anybody tackling him if he going east and west. And I don't see anybody tackling fucking Derrick Henry going north and south for 2 yards. Like, it's gonna take about 5 or 6 motherfuckers to get him on the ground. And for Lamar, he's so damn fast and shifty. If you miss him on that first attempt, he's gone.
Yeah. You're right.
We put it in the hands of Mark Andrews, and that's what happened. And now we don't have Baltimore in there, so now you have what you have. You have the showdown.
MVP season down the drain.
Man, it's so weird because Kansas City has kicked off at least the last 2 NFL seasons, and we've almost had the season end the way that it began. We could have had Kansas City Detroit Part 2.
Yeah, it is funny. They say all that shit just to say just run up the middle on 2. Man, look, I like high school football calls. 23 lead. That's all you need to know. 23 lead.
That's it.
Simple play calls. You need to go back to that.
But you got to tell everybody what they're doing. So now you got to have these old elongated plays. You got to have, hey,
block, motherfucker. Block the motherfucker in front of you. That's what you fucking do. I don't need you to do shit but go straight.
22 skip buy-in alert, triple right, X blast, triple 2 on 2.
We don't need you to run routes. What we doing? We need you to block. Get in the way of a motherfucker. That's what we need you to do. Well, man, we gonna get to picking these things now.
53 green. Nasty.
You better put your damn picks in, because I'm not about to remind you. So I'm putting it to you that way. I'm not reminding you. So last week I went 2-2. Doc went 3-1. Izzy went 2-2. The hater went 2-2, and Anthony went 3-1. So for the playoff totals, it's a 3-way tie for first for me, Doc, and
so
Anthony.
if he would have went fucking with Washington, he would have went undefeated.
Yeah.
Get at it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anthony went 2-2. My bad. I gave him a victory. Fuck. He went 2-2. So Doc won the week. Doc won the week.
Doc always wins his playoff time. It's during the year that he's
didn't win last week. I went 5-1 last week. He didn't win last week. The goddamn Minnesota Vikings sold me out. I almost went perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
I screwed up. I screwed up about the first week, but I mean,
got better. So Doc won the week, so he is 6-4. I'm sorry. Anthony is 6-4, tied with Izzy. Me and Doc is tied 7-3, and the haters bringing up the rear. The champion 4-6. Can't pick playoff games to save his life, but he can pick the regular.
I already got the championship. I don't need the one. Yeah,
man. Don't worry about
it. Now I could pick like I picked last year.
Oh man, put it this way: I'm gonna start making the playoffs matter. Keep playing. keep putting this mentality in here. Make the playoffs. Make it play all the way through. I still wouldn't have caught you. I've still been like 4 games behind you, so it wouldn't matter. Let's see. We know the first game is Philadelphia versus Washington. Well, we got to do for the Washington people. And will Anthony pick Washington? Will he pick Washington this week? Will he? I don't know. They don't want me to be great right now, but oh no, they're making me be great. There it is. Sean said, "Let me be great." Oh yeah. Will he pick these?
Please, she should be apologizing to Pretty Ricky. She ain't got no business coming here looking like that. That's pure, unadulterated ugliness.
I just noticed she's wearing maroon.
She's wearing maroon.
He's wearing gold.
Yes.
Let's go back to
Please, she should be apologizing to Pretty Ricky. She ain't got no business coming here looking like that. That's pure, unadulterated ugliness.
Yeah, so it shows the 2 colors in there. So
that's what makes it so hilarious to me.
Oh man.
Man.
He picked.
This is going to be a fun game to watch.
Izzy said he's going with the Eagles. Don't try to get on Saquon Barkley's good side now.
You ain't allowed to cheer for his ass. As a matter of fact, you can't call him the Saquons. You can call him fucking Mr. Saquon.
Yeah, y'all got rid of him. Y'all got rid of him. How's that working out for y'all?
I'm gonna go with the home team. I know the Eagles are hosting, so I'm gonna go with the Eagles. But the way that Washington is really in it right now, they got hot at the right time, and it's easier to say roll with the hot team. But I think Philly has enough experience to say, you know what, we know how to negate that, and they'll hold on. But man, Washington is just playing on fire right now. Getting the way that they handled them people in Detroit, I'm really reluctant to make this pick, but it's got to be Philly. Let me not say it's got to be Philly, but Philly with the more experience, especially for playoffs. And this particular team, they already been to a championship, so they know how to do it.
You're a Giants fan. You got rid of them. Fuck it. I don't stop the crying in the comments. You got rid of them. You are a Giants fan. Your management got rid of them. You got rid of them by proxy. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't give a shit. We don't be literal on this show. You got rid of them. That's your team. Your team got rid of them. And you don't get to cheer for your damn division rival. I don't want to hear that shit. Well, you got to. It's fucked up.
Well, either way, he's screwed. One way or the other,
you screwed anyway.
He's salty all over. He's extremely salty on this one.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Hater, who you got? Don't tell me Anthony still is thinking. You just wrote something. How about you write what team you going with this week, Anthony?
Well, I made a comment last week that if they won, I was going to go with them. So I'm going with the Washington Redskins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, let me tell you. It's a tough game. My family is, grateful for Philadelphia for drafting my uncle. And Philadelphia has all... they're those crazy ass Philadelphia fans. It's gonna be tough for Jay Daniels, but I'm gonna go with.
Please, she should be apologizing to Pretty Ricky. She ain't got no business coming here looking like that. That's pure, unadulterated ugliness.
Going with the ugliness. I'm going with Washington.
Yes,
I think they're too hot right now. They hot, and I'm going with the hot hand till proven wrong. And plus, I don't want the Eagles to make the playoffs again. And hear these fucking Eagles fans. And I got to hear Uncle Murder in my ear. I'll take the lesser of two evils. I'd rather hear Anthony about going to the Super Bowl because he's a traitor. He went against his team, so that's all I could kid him with. I don't care. You didn't pick him to go there. You didn't pick him to go. So
you can always mute his ass.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just tell him this. It's gonna be my excuse. You didn't pick him to go, and we got the receipts. You didn't pick him to go. You had him in the division round. So that's what it is. We going there.
January 24th.
How the hell you don't know? You're going against him again? Fuck, you don't know.
He's going with the Eagles. That's what it is. He's going with the Eagles. He just don't want to say it because he knows he's about to get burned on.
But here's the deal. You use Washington in your profile pictures, but you don't know. You do know.
Commanders.
Come on, he uses the Oreo ones during baseball season. That doesn't speak to much.
Washington. Pop's going with Washington. And Doug Williams and the kid I coach at Georgia, Chris Rodriguez, will win. See, look, Pop's going with fucking Washington. Drop your nuts down, Anthony. Fuck it. Go for it. Shit. Stop being a bitch. Let's go, man. Shit. Don't be scared. Go for it. Go for it, man. Go for your damn Commanders. Let's go, man. It's your time, bro. Because they make the fucking Super Bowl. I don't want to hear you picking the Commanders then. Pick them now so you can pick them in the Super Bowl.
Right. There we
go.
In New Orleans.
Yes, in New Orleans.
You
get
can
to
shove
rub
it in our face.
Yes, you can rub that shit in Eric's face.
I mean,
we went to your city and we took over your trap. You can say that.
Right.
Jalen Hurts is not a good passer. Barkley going to run all over us. Lions just had a bad defense. Plus, we have linemen out, so Jalen Carl are going to eat. So you're going with the Eagles. So you're going to you're going with the Eagles, it sounds like. The Commanders, not Redskins.
No, it's Redskins. We call them the Redskins.
We don't acknowledge them as their real team themselves since they kept
and the
changing their names.
From LSU. Damn fair weather fans. Pop knows because the Lions lost against Washington. He said, "Oh, you picking Washington? We got you to pick Washington."
There you go.
There you go. There you go, bro. There you go, man. There you go. Pick your team, man. Don't fuck
the Washington football team.
Because y'all make the Super Bowl. Let's say y'all win the Super Bowl. Man, you win it in New Orleans. Me and Doc can't tell you shit until the damn Saints win something.
Till 27.
In New Orleans. It won it in New Orleans. Can't tell you shit.
Can't tell you nothing in 25. If you get you a ring in 25, can't tell you nothing. Absolutely nothing. You came down here, you beat the team, then you came back down here and won a ring. Like, it would be the best 25 for you ever.
And you took one of our best defenders. Hey, look what happened.
I mean, wow. That's all you need is the third thing to happen.
You took a quarterback that's from LSU. That's Doc Steve.
Right. Because I was sitting here bragging about how much I wanted Jaden Daniels, and y'all got me on the air. This is on air. Talking about what's gonna happen. He gonna win the Heisman. He gonna get drafted by the Saints. Oh, we gonna go to the playoffs and possibly win the Super Bowl if we get this guy. Now I look like an idiot because y'all got him. You came down here, you beat my team with him, and now you're one game away from the big game. Coming back down here. So stand up for your team.
Remember, Eric did this to you.
Please. She should be apologizing to Pretty Ricky. She ain't got no business coming here looking like that. That's pure, unadulterated ugliness.
Now the ugly girl got a chance to win a ring. Come on, man.
Got a chance to win the ring. Man. Look at this.
You got me going for y'all, bro. You got me changing my identity to go with y'all because I believe y'all so damn hot. You're the hot team. You the ugly girl that got a makeover. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all did it. You did it.
But if you lose, your BBL just sank.
Yeah, exactly. but hey, y'all made a hell of a run. That's all I could. We can't shit on them. we have to win first. Man, stop sounding like that. You in the NFC Championship. Man, you supposed to have your chest out, man.
Had this been the Saints, I don't care what we gave you Chase Young. You didn't. You gave Chase Young to San Francisco, sir.
You can take him back. How about that? You can take his overrated ass back.
I mean, I'm not thrilled about this. I'm not thrilled, but he and
will you pay him $20 million for next year?
No. I'm trying to think of who he paired with. They're the next stats down from the NFL leader from the next duel.
That's fine. I guarantee you that the other person got most of the sacks. This dude probably got like 4 fucking sacks.
5.
Well, 5. Well, you can take it 5. And I said if he can just be somewhat of Washington Chase Young, I'll be happy. He was nowhere near that. But he was we you can have him back if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to pay $20 million for him. You can have him back.
Yeah. That's what it's going to take to keep him. Then I don't need that.
Yeah.
You got enough problems with the salary cap situation.
It took Anthony a long time to pick his team. Bruh, stop doing that. You a fan. This time to fan out, man. It's okay, bro. Y'all beat. Here's the thing. Another reason why I picked them. Y'all beat Philly in Philly.
This is true.
Y'all
but
beat
they split.
Philly in Philly.
But
y'all. But I'm like this. Had they lost that game,
but
it would have been. I would have been like, okay, Philly. They went into Philly. Not only did they hurt Jalen Hurts, they
barely.
And they beat them.
They barely lost that game in Washington too. So
y'all
Washington,
well with Philly,
right? Washington, it's not like this gonna be old pushover. This ain't gonna be no old scrub game.
I say the only way Philadelphia run away if there's an injury to fucking Daniels. That's the only way I see y'all not having a position to win this game. Because I don't think Mariota can do it. But if Hurts get hurt again, he's already hurt. Jalen Hurts is hurt. His knee is hurt. So Jalen Hurts is not going to be running the ball. They could only run Saquon so much before, because y'all offense is potent. Y'all score. Y'all got a fire-ass offense. So you can't keep running Saquon. If y'all get up 14, they can't run Saquon. They got to throw the ball. You got a quarterback that's already not good at throwing the fucking ball this year. And Jalen Hurts, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know when he got that contract. It's like the monster sucked his fucking energy, his essence and shit out of him. And he's a shell of himself. So he can't beat y'all throwing for 110 yards like he did last week. He can't win the game that way. He has to go for like 400 yards against y'all. And I don't fucking see it happening. Because Daniel's gonna throw the rock. That's what we do. And they're going for it on fourth. Y'all are like the team off of fucking Friday Night Lights. We gonna keep going for it. Keep going for it. That's what we gonna go for it. Y'all got an 83% chance of making. They did this. They said Jordan had a better chance missing the free throw than y'all missing the fourth down. That's an eerie fucking stat. Y'all make it like 85% of the time on fourth down.
19.
That's crazy.
You have 19, sir.
Hit me.
I like to live dangerously.
Yes. Porter Pete Carroll might steal some players from Seattle to Vegas. Okay. What are you going to do? Steal Gino? Because he need a quarterback. He needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
Needs everything. He needs receivers. He needs a running back.
Vegas kind of need a team.
They need
everything.
Yeah, I don't think Seattle gonna let all those players go.
Seattle ain't gonna just let the whole team roll out.
What are you gonna do? Get Marshawn Lynch to come out of fucking retirement, go back to fucking
happening.
Vegas? That's what you gonna do.
Keep that.
You gonna tell Richard Sherman to come out of fucking retirement?
You gonna drag Russell.
You're gonna bring
Russell Wilson.
You're gonna bring back motherfucking Steve Largent.
Yeah, gonna bring them all back.
Everybody.
Gonna get golden tape so he can screw Russ' wife again. What the fuck we gonna do? That's what we doing.
Man, look.
I mean, if you think about it, Russ is gonna be a free agent.
Yeah, he might be. Russ Wilson might be their damn QB.
Never know.
But
if I was them, I'd be looking for Russell. I'd be looking for Justin Fields.
Yeah, but they probably gonna go for somebody familiar and get Russ in Vegas. Then Sierra could have her little residency. They have their
residency.
Their residency and stuff out there. So she can have a residency out there while he play in Vegas for a year. I can see it happening. It's cool. All right, we got Kansas City versus Buffalo.
Good Lord.
I gave y'all time to think on this game.
There's no need to think. There's no need to think. Because I kept doing it all season. I kept saying, this is the game, this is the game, this is the game. And this is definitely the game. But we're in Kansas City. And the NFL already made their banner. I'm not even going to waste time. I'm going to pick Kansas City, get out of the way. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'll be happy to be wrong on this one.
Yeah, I'm with you, Eric. It's going to be an all Super game, all Super Bowl. It's going to be all red. It's going to be red up and through that bitch.
Right.
It's going to be red and yellow all through that bitch.
Man, look.
So don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. It's gonna be a red and yellow Super Bowl. It's gonna be a Hulk Hogan Super Bowl because that's only two teams gonna be wearing red and yellow in that bitch. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the fucking Kansas City Chiefs.
One way or the other.
one way a team wearing red and yellow gonna win. He got the refs, and Anthony picked the Bills. You picked the Bills quickly as a motherfucker, and they got a hard fucking road. They on the road to your team, and you picked the Bills fast as a motherfucker. No thought at all.
Anthony, I can't take you, bro.
Dude, no thought at all. He said the Bills.
That boy straight up said that's who I got. No problem.
He wants the rematch of when Washington won their last Super Bowl. That's what that is. That's what happened. Either way, if each team fuck around and like the Eagles and Kansas City make it, that's a rematch of a Super Bowl. And Washington and Buffalo make it, that's a rematch of a Super Bowl. The only game that's not a rematch of Super Bowl is the one I picked. Washington and Kansas City, which is going to be the all-Suwu Hulk Hogan Bowl.
Yep.
That's what it's going to be. Yep. Just wear your red and yellow. That's all you got to do. Wear your red and yellow. That's what it's going to be.
People say,
isn't it gold?
The Washington football team, they don't want
yellow.
They don't want their old name back.
Yeah. When you look at the Redskins, that is yellow. That ain't gold. That's yellow. The Saints is gold. I don't want people to see, if you want a gold chain, it ain't yellow like the fucking Redskins or the Chiefs. I know it's Commanders. I refuse to call them Commanders. The Redskins are the fucking Chiefs. That's yellow.
I don't call them either one of them. They're the football team to me until we can figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what. You win the championship, then I'll call you by your name.
We sure can't take you though well. Because you struggle on your team. But you picked the Bills, the away team. So you're going with two away teams. That's what you doing. And you struggle to go with your team, but it was so quick with the Bills. Hold the Bills. I believe in the Bills. Even though the refs cheat for them motherfuckers in Kansas City, I'm gonna go with the Bills. If you still believe in the Super Bowl logo colors, that was Eric believing in the Super Bowl logo colors. But the Super Bowl logo colors to me looks like it's red and yellow. The two teams that have red and yellow is who? Shit. Is who? All right, Hater, who you going with? You going with the refs or you going with Josh Allen?
I mean, you would usually want to go with the refs because you already know what the fucking picture is going to be. But I'm going to go with the Bills. I think that Josh Allen is going to fucking put it on them like he did the last time.
I believe it's going to overtime. I think the script says it's to go to overtime. Yeah, so Doug, you had that young man playing QB right. Everybody wins 17. Is it the Chiefs? He picked the Chiefs to go. So no shit that Big Pops picked the same fucking people again. The Chiefs and Washington. To be the best, you have to beat the best. Woo! Pops quote Ric Flair. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Woo! So that's the Super Bowl picks. Oh man! So I have Washington, Kansas City in the Super Bowl. Doc has Philadelphia, Kansas City. Izzy has Philadelphia, Kansas City, and both Hader and Anthony have Washington and Buffalo. Okay, here you go. I'm the only one different. Look like I'm the only one. Okay, Pops. has Washington and Kansas City too. So me and Pops together. So hey, two people pick that. But what you think about Bronny turning down the fucking Rising Stars? Me, I think it's stupid as
because he's not a fucking rising star.
Well,
he turned it down. I'm like, he turned it down. It ain't like they didn't pick him. He turned it down. I'm like,
right, because the numbers put him there, and that's what's gonna wind up. The NBA is in so much trouble. But to stay on topic here, that's smart for him because that'll also leave the remaining. That'll make him eligible in his third year because it's usually only an invitation for first and second year guys. Yeah. So if he turns it down, and that's to say, his talent improves. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but if he gets to a caliber, what makes him worthy of being in the NBA and not the G League where he should be, that would be better for his brand and for him being marketed, because it's unfortunate. Yeah, like we're gonna look at you like your daddy, and we're gonna see that you're only there because of your daddy. But good that I understand that people want to see me there, but I'm not built for that stage, which is great. I like that.
Put it this way. He had a chance to do it, and if his Rising Star team win, they go to the All-Star game. So the winner of the Rising Stars, they have a team in the Rising Stars that goes to the All-Star game in this new tournament format, which
stupid.
I don't like. Just go back to the fucking East and West.
Stupid. It's stupid. Please. That's why it's in so much trouble.
Just go back to the East and West, and like I said, fuck it.
Yeah, rookies versus the sophomores. East versus West. Basket, the slam dunk contest, the 3-point contest, and the skills contest, and that's it.
And that's it.
This is the thing I say. You got to incentivize some shit. I don't care about records. Do like baseball. The fucking winner of the fucking All-Star game, the fucking East, if they win, they host the fucking finals.
That's right.
I guarantee you, the motherfuckers that's in playoff contention is gonna play hard.
They'll get up in there and they won't play. But
you gotta put something there that's gonna make them play. You keep changing the game, you don't have to do that. Look, the winner gets home field advantage, home court advantage in the finals. So if you're the West and you win, you can be the fucking 8th seed. You get home court advantage. I guarantee you we'll have competitive All-Star games. I guarantee you. Because it's like this. If I'm the number 1 seed, if I'm Cleveland, you motherfucking right, all my All-Stars gonna play hard. We need that home field.
Yep.
Fuck that. And anybody else in the playoffs, you could be like, fuck, I can have the home field advantage.
I got home court
game. The home court advantage. And then here you go. I have something to play for an All-Star game now. I can't just lollygag and shoot threes because you still gonna have the same thing in the tournament format.
Now guys sitting here worried about that time management crap. Like at first, I wasn't really worried about it. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But now everybody get a chance to do it, and now they like, we still gonna find guys, and it still don't matter because now you're giving them a bargain where they could come in with contracts. Matter of fact, since we talked about a contract, Anthony says we can all beat Bronny in the game of 1-on-1.
I mean, the dude is a good defender. Shit, I'm not gonna fucking shit on him like I do to Dassis. Dude, actually a fucking good defender. His offensive game is
his offense ain't there for
so he probably lock your ass up, Anthony, but he just can't score. This would be a low scoring ass game.
This whole time, the time management thing, continuing my thought, you give these guys the bargaining power to get $200 million for whatever amount of years, and it's stupid. Like you're not really taking anything from them. You're not really hurting them. You're not giving them something to think about, and it's just not gonna improve. It's not gonna improve until you stop giving the players everything that they're asking for.
You have to.
Stuff stupid. It's
like
stupid.
I don't get like why we reward these fucking people. Put people in the fucking All-Star game. That's why I blame fan voting.
Well,
put people in the All-Star game that wants to fucking play. Like some of these young guns, want to play. I feel like for the East, LaMelo Ball and Clay Cunningham got fucking snubbed. Them two are balling this year, and you got some people in that fucking lineup, but they don't see Charlotte and Detroit games. I know, and Cade gonna get in there too because he dropping triple doubles everywhere. But I'm just saying, you don't see Detroit and Charlotte games, so you don't fucking see it. And I think this is the time we need to get rid of this Lakers privilege. Because the Lakers are trash. I'm sorry.
Well, you only got one. Trash. And LeBron, he's going to keep making it until he decides to retire.
He should not be in the starters. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Sorry. That's why we need to get rid of fan voting and just make this bitch be through coaches and players. Because sometimes the fans, like Bronny got 9,000 people who voted for Bronny for the All-Star starter. That's That's 9,000 dumbasses.
Because LA is a big market. You see that, like you said, LA privilege. But the thing about
New York
it is
privilege, because Brunson got over some of them people too, and Brunson been always good.
Brunson is good, but he wasn't
York privilege.
Well, here's the thing. Because now they made they made stipulations. Now you got to play over a certain amount of games, and he just got it.
Good.
So
I said that was good. I'm glad they're doing that. I'm like this. If you're like Joel Embiid, he should never make the All-Star game because you know why? He doesn't play. He doesn't play.
No, you out. So I mean, good for that, but it's still the fans. They do this popularity contest thing, and that whole 9,000 for a guy he's been in the G League for at least half of the games. I mean, yes, he's technically
the man scored 4 points in the NBA.
Right.
Like, what's his average in the G League?
He's been killing it in the G League.
Like in the G League, he averages like 19.
Yeah, he's been killing it in the G League.
In the G League, he's there. But I mean, that's lesser talent. Yeah. I'm not trying to knock anybody whatsoever.
Those are the fucking plumbers and shit that they keep talking about Jordan playing against.
These are the 15 guys on the bench.
Right.
Yeah. These are the Udonis Haslem in his older years.
He's training with LeBron James on a daily at home, and the teams are guys that's playing with LeBron. So by far, he has the advantage. So I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Now when you get to the league,
my daddy is one of the greatest players of all time. I ain't gonna say the GOAT, but he's one of the greatest people that ever touched the basketball. You don't think I'm gonna start picking up some shit if I train with him every day?
Every day.
You playing with you practicing with a bunch of bums, and you think I'm not gonna be better than you? And my dad is LeBron James, and his best friend is Anthony Davis, and shit like that. You don't think I'm training with these people and getting better? Like it's a plan.
G League, I get it.
Next year he's gonna be in the rotation next year because eventually he's gonna start getting better because he's doing all that training. It's like a red shirt year. That's what that's what it looks like.
And but then, that by the large markets, man, it is what it is, and I get it.
Small market teams.
But some of these guys you gotta really start turning the page. You got to turn the page. LeBron is in year 23, man, or 22. 22 or 23?
You're almost 23. Got to be close to it.
It's about time for him to hang it up. That's what it is.
I'm like, man,
he's trying to play with Bryce now. It's a fucking thing saying he's trying to play with Bryce. I'm like,
I hope that's not the case, man. Like, I really don't. Like, man, like
then
you
gonna try to
did so
get
much
Bryce
for the game already. Hey, now, at some point, we gotta start. You gotta move to the side, Clyde. Like,
bro, it's not like you don't have a fine wife. So I think Savannah can't be that damn aggravating for you to want to keep playing basketball. Go home, sip on your wine, and count your millions.
Hey, you already got the money. Like, what are you playing for now? You got 4 rings. What are we doing?
Bro, you're not winning 5. The Lakers stuff.
Are you really want that 5th trophy? Like, you really want that 5th ring? Like, at this point,
that's all I can say. Lakers fans who watching, y'all not winning. He's not winning 5. Y'all can hang it up.
Man, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, you got the scoring title, you got 4 rings. What is there left to do?
I say the scoring thing is because it's longevity. It's a longevity thing. I look at scoring averages.
Either
way, Jordan fucking averaged 30. That means every season came to an average of 30. Him and Wilt had 30.1. They were tied for first. That means for all these seasons together, they at least got you 30.
Man.
So that lets you know them are the greatest scorers of all time.
Man,
it's not LeBron.
I'm cool. I'm cool with having they want to spin the argument, man. But now we got the full circle moments. This man literally took a picture with Jalen Brunson when he was in like 6th grade or whatever at the All-Star game in Houston. And now they up there starting in the All-Star game together. Like, say, bro, at some point, man, you like, I'm still here.
I just want to say, man, look, I don't know what's he drinking. I don't know if he taking it clear like Barry Bonds. I don't fucking know. I don't know what his knees are made out of, but you're not doing all that running and jumping for 23 years, man. That's too much.
I'm like, man, say, bro, like, if
but he's not playing full seasons. If he played 80 plus games, then I can understand his body breaking down, but he's not averaging. He's averaging maybe a little over half the season.
Well, he's been playing about 68 to 70 games when he got older, when he got in the late 30s to 40s. So he's still playing a good bit amount of games. It's not like he's Anthony Davis or Joel Embiid who playing like 50 games and shit. He's playing like 68, 70 games. Joel Embiid maybe doing 30 games a season now. And if his knees are that fucked up, he don't need to play anymore.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just turn the page, bro. Like, some guys I can really do without. And I'm not trying to, LeBron, do what you want to do, but I'm done for you getting the spotlight.
Kevin Durant retire before him. Kevin Durant and Curry might retire before LeBron, especially if he's trying to play with Bryce. What you gonna do? You gonna get the Lakers to put Bryce on the team? What the fuck, man?
I don't know. I just know this new format. I don't like it whatsoever. And then you got to sit here and over-explain it, just like you did this in-season tournament thing. Like, I'm happy for it because
how does it go?
So they changed the groups up. And for whenever they have these in-season tournament games, it counts towards an extra game for the in-season tournament and gives the guys the money. But I'm happy about it because it brings back the competitive edge. It makes them care about these games. So just like the play-in is its own series because it doesn't count for playoffs. It just counts to get you in there. So there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's gonna be 26 other teams that don't get those stats unless your team just so happen to beat in there back to back or whatever. So I like those formats for the mere fact that it makes all the situations count. Like, because we have 82 games. Some of these games they take to be like, I could miss one of these games off, whatever. Unless you're what year was that? The 2020, not 2020, the 2019 Golden State Warriors, where you wanted the wins and the championship. Unless you're doing that, then sometimes you just be like, you know what, one of these nights we just not gonna be on, and you take that. And teams have gotten away from that. And what the NBA wanted to do, they want to incentivize, okay, we want these games to count and we want players to play. Well, it does that But now we're all confused because we don't know how it counts or what numbers to count or what is it going towards. What I don't like about the All-Star format, you brought it back. You brought back East versus West, and then you got upset when everybody just keeps scoring because they like, I don't want to get hurt. Well, if you want to stop that, you bring back that competitive nature where that target score was, because the target score was really when the game just got going. It's like, okay, the first team to this is the game. This is on the line. And going with your idea, Mo, saying if the conference that wins, you have the advantage for the championship. There's going to be a crowd base that's going to be, say, bro, you better sit here and win this, man, because I want to have my 4 games. I want to have my 4 games where I can sit there and watch y'all win the championship. But now we're going into this format talking about, all right, you 2 on a team, you 2 on a team, you 2. That's way too much.
I'm looking at they did East versus West. The West should kill the East. He look at the starters right now. Like the West has Steph Curry, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Jokic, versus the fucking East, who has Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, Jason Tatum, and Giannis. The West
but
definitely have.
It's not as weak as you think.
I'm gonna put it this way: the West have a better team if you put them together like that because they all fit.
Right.
Like
well,
they fit like a motherfucker.
The West. If you look at the West, all them guys pretty much just play together during the summer.
Yeah, they fit like Curry and all them can fit.
Curry, KD, and LeBron, they just finished winning gold medal together. Like they literally ran together. So
yeah, that would.
I mean,
that
off
would
of
be
that,
a killer team.
The power of that's kind of cop. But I want to see how this bench look too. Because I mean, great for the starters, but I need to see how this bench looks.
Yeah, I'm going off the starters.
It's not even a bench because they're going to be separated. It's going to be this group of guys, this group of guys, and this group of guys, and it's.
You got the Knicks. Shout out to the 2 Knicks that made it. You got the Knicks represent the heavy. That's the only team that got 2 people in it. Look like it. Yep, the Knicks.
So far, not even Boston do that. And again, with the disrespect for Jaylen Brown, but. Damn, man.
They just don't like
I think he shitted on himself.
I don't think they like him very much.
I think he's kind of being blackballed. That's what I feel that. I don't know how true it is. Because honestly, this is my opinion, my humble opinion, although he only got one hand, but he's the best guy in Boston. Yeah. And that's no disrespect to Tatum. Like Tatum is a dog, but Brown is that man. Like if Brown goes out, I think the Celtics will look much different.
Yeah, they work together. It's like to me they work together. So I'm just looking at trying to find the format of this damn tournament.
Yeah, I think it's 3-on-3 and whatever.
They're doing 3-on-3.
I think so.
Oh my god! Man,
I think it's 3-on-3. Yep. It's.
Oh come on, man! Like nobody wants to watch 3-on-3.
Yeah. Yep. I'm crying about it on the inside. Like
just go back to the format y'all had.
I'm already
East versus West. Bro, that's why people watch the shit. I didn't like when they picked captains. I didn't like that shit.
I ain't like that either. But I mean, I was like, you're gonna keep having the same teams over and over again, especially if we have fans involved, it's gonna be the same team. And I didn't like that. But again,
it's crazy. It's like we need to stop. These fan votes need to have a minimum on starters. Like, okay, give us a percentage. It should not just be fully fan vote because you can't trust some fans to get their fandom out the way to look at somebody who really deserves the shit.
Right.
Like, that's the thing. You got hardcore basketball fans voting for people they want to see, like, you know, the new up and coming stars, and then you got these bellwether basketball. Oh, I know LeBron James. Oh, I know Kevin Durant.
Because
I know Steph Curry.
Built a brand, and that's not fair. But again, they kind of negate it because it's not now. It is a percentage because the starters are it's fan based, but now with the bench is going to come from a smaller percentage of the fans, but then it's going to come from the coaches as well as the players. And that's how I believe LaMelo is going to make it, because if you look at LaMelo's numbers are just underneath with the fans, but he's number 3 when it comes to players and coaches.
Yeah, and look at it like this. I hope my guy Cade makes it, because he's having an all-star season. If he gets snubbed, I'm going to be really pissed, because I'm like, he's having an all-star season. Nobody has more triple doubles in the league than him this year. Like, and I'm shocked because the Pistons only won 14 games last year, and they won 21 already.
And now look at y'all.
Like, hey, I'm smiling.
Yes.
I'm smiling.
Yes.
And they are winning, and I'm like this. Hey, thank y'all for Trajan Langdon, but please don't make any trades, Trajan. We good.
Yeah, y'all straight. I mean,
we good. Don't mess up the chemistry. We good. Please. Look, we winning. We
y'all,
good.
I mean, y'all are rolling too.
we good. Don't fuck up the chemistry, because then you fuck up the chemistry, you're gonna bring in one of these people that's not gonna buy in. Oh, I'm gonna be the star of this team, and gonna fuck up everything. Nope, don't touch shit. Let it roll. We can probably win a playoff series with this fucking team. Let it roll. Shit. Then next year we can go in there and see if we need to tweak some shit. Let this shit roll.
I'm just ready for my team to knock me out my misery with what they're gonna do regarding with the trade pieces.
Though, bro.
I mean, we put together a little streak last week.
Came back against the Jazz. I thought y'all was dead in the water. I was like, I turned that game off. I turned back. I looked at the score.
But we beat them the previous game.
But the Jazz has got to be the fucking shittiest team in the league.
Well, I'm just like this. The Jazz had them down like 30. Shit.
Yeah, we was down 25.
It was pretty bad. And then they came back in that full quarter
because CJ put on a masterful performance.
This is the thing.
Being the way he's supposed to be played at the 2, let Murray take over at the 1.
Yeah,
being defensive. Like, we can figure it out. We got the pieces to figure it out. We just
fat ass get off the holes in Krispy Kreme.
We need all our pieces together, man. Like,
we'll be great. You get off the holes in the donuts and you'll be good.
Man,
they lost pieces, tonight.
Man, like, we got an awesome team. We just need all the pieces to be healthy.
Just tell the dude off of Class Act to stop eating donuts and stop worrying about holes, and y'all be fine. Because the motherfucker get 25.
Why didn't he play tonight?
Fuck, he probably hurt. Who fucking?
He's not. Well, clearly they got something wrong with him, but
yeah, it's mental with him.
It's about how they go about treating him. They pamper him too much. It's like, hey, we want to put you on these restrictions. You can't have this. You can't have that. We want you to be healthy, but then we got to pull you out for a game. We play your game, we pull you a game, and that's bull crap. Like, and then you want to sit here and put this partnership back with the same medical.
He had an illness or something. They said he had an illness.
That's bull crap, but that's
with an illness, non-COVID, aka he got burned. I'm gonna fucking say it. Show to let you know it's non-COVID.
He got the clap. This shit is clapping.
Stop fucking him hoes and play basketball, man. Like, goddamn. Like, if it's not your hamstring, I can see how you can pull a hamstring fucking. That's the only way I can see you pulling a hamstring. Keep pulling your hamstring. But bro, that's illness, mystery illnesses. And you miss the team playing, and you
Oh yeah.
No.
Yo, if you pulling your hamstring, you better start laying on your back and letting the bitch do her job. Fuck that.
Sometimes you got to put in work, man. I didn't felt that Charlie horse on the back of that hamstring. It hit you, pow, like a sniper, pow. You gotta lock that leg up. I understand that, man. But still, you gotta drink your water. You gotta have a jug of water there.
Yeah.
You gotta hydrate. You gotta hydrate.
But
see his big ass eating Popeyes and eating donuts and beignets and shit, missing planes. Fucking, I mean, come on, man. Like, come on. I'll be like, man, who wants him?
Wednesday, when they canceled that game, that boy was like, yes.
That boy like snowstorm. Fuck it.
Yes.
Illness.
Yes.
This bitch out. Illness. The boy got an illness.
So he had an extra day off this week.
Yes, he did.
They canceled the game because he couldn't get to the arena and stuff because it was too icy. So that boy was in that bitch. All of a sudden, you got a mystery illness after it snowed and shit. Oh, come on, man. You were playing in the snow? Come on, Zion Williamson, bro. That's too much. Look, it's either you just make a break year for him. He don't do shit this year, man. He gotta get the fuck next year.
I think it's time to trade his ass before the deadline.
That's why Ms. Benson needs to interfere. Like, I get it. Like, okay, good. You want to keep the teams here, but sometimes you're just going to hurt somebody's feelings. And right now, I'd rather you cut the leg to save the body than for you to let the leg ruin the entire body. And we got gangrene. Now we can't do nothing with our body at all.
Ms. Benson, I'll do the dirty work for you. Just hire me. Hey, fat ass, either play or get the fuck. That's what I would tell him. You ain't gonna bully me, motherfucker, because we about the same size. So I ain't worried about you. So I ain't scared of you, big ass me. So look, hey, either get your big ass up and start playing basketball, or you get the fuck out of here. That's one of the two.
That's real, man.
You're not gonna go to a big market. No. I'm gonna trade you to Toronto or some shit like that. I'm gonna trade you to a place you're gonna hate.
Toronto, a big market.
I know, but nobody wants to play in Canada. So I'm gonna trade you to a place you're gonna fucking hate. I'm gonna trade you to Utah, bitch. Ain't no bitches out there in Utah. This moment, there ain't no.
Yeah, but you get multiple bitches then.
Well, look, ain't no BBL bitches out there in Utah. That's what I can tell you. Leave the women alone. Leave the hoes alone. We ain't worrying about that. Ain't no BBLs floating in Utah. You got the people in bonnets and shit with long ass dresses. We know you can focus out there in Utah. We're gonna trade to the Utah. That's what we gonna do. Oh man, where else we can trade them? Can't trade them to Phoenix. They got a lot of prostitutes out there in Phoenix. Can't trade them to Phoenix.
West Coast.
Can't trade him to Miami. You can't trade him to Miami because he'll go crazy out there in Miami.
East Coast would be worse.
He'll be like, thank you. Can't trade him to Atlanta either because he'll be like, oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, anything East, he gonna love East. You just got
trade your ass to Minnesota,
north, Midwest.
You'll go right up there to Minnesota and freeze your ass to death.
You go to Minnesota, Indiana.
Yeah, something like that.
Ohio.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. I don't know. Indiana. Yeah. Cleveland. Yeah. Trade him to Cleveland.
Cleveland got a good squad, though.
They do.
Yeah, I know. But
he'll ruin them.
That means we're going to get some of those pieces. That's what that means. Hey, come on down to New Orleans.
They might not want to break that shit.
They not. I'm going to see if the Knicks want to trade Karl Anthony Towns. Hey, you want to trade? You want Zion Knicks?
No, thank you. That motherfucker better come out with no speaky English. Shit.
But that's the problem.
Send his ass to the Nets.
And the Nets ain't got shit. Man, I'm like this. The problem is Zion Williamson is the leader. That's the problem. He can't be the alpha on that team.
He really can't.
Should be Devontae Murray or CJ.
Well, honestly, he coming out like a leader already.
Yeah,
because I don't know if I shared that video or not, but when he took that shot, and I mean, it wasn't directly at Zion, but he was talking about Zion. I was like, say, bro, that's a stand-up dude right there, man.
Because you can't be worrying about your brand, the next video hole and some food, and then you think the Pelicans will to keep playing you. It's a shame we got to put a weight clause. What's next? We got to put a concentration clause in that bitch. What? All you got to do is if he plays 70 games, y'all be a playoff team. That's shit frustrating with him.
That exactly.
Because if he plays 70 games, y'all not even a play-in team. Y'all playoff team.
Playoff will be
he's one
top
of those
5.
Frustrating ones, and I forgot who said he's just a left-handed Sean Kemp. That is the perfect fucking comparison. I forgot who said that. He's a left-handed Sean Kemp. He's not. They say he's not generational. He's just a left-handed Sean Kemp. And Sean Kemp was a damn great piece.
Boogie,
yeah,
he was.
He was a damn great piece. If he can live up to be Sean Kemp, hell yeah. We talk about Seattle Sean Kemp. He's more like Cleveland Sean Kemp right now with his fat ass. That's what he fucking really being. But with Seattle Sean Kemp, that's fine. That's not a shot. And I'm like, I wouldn't say that is generational. Sean Kemp was a generational talent to me. He did change the fucking game. He just when Gary Payton left, when he left Gary Payton and got traded to Cleveland, he got exposed. I think Zion got more talent than Sean Kemp. A little bit more. But he doesn't have that desire, man. It's just like, okay, I made it.
And now I'm here.
I could get the women, the food, and I got the money. Oh, I'll play basketball sometimes when I feel like it. That's what it feels like.
But my thing is that's the team's fault for letting him have that narrative. My shit is I got you under contract. You're gonna play from now. I mean, if I was trading him to another team when I redid his contract, you got to play a certain amount of games a year. If not, you're not getting your full money.
This is crazy. It's like that's why I said I would have took Ja Morant, even though they had Lonzo Ball. I said I'm gonna take Ja Morant, even though Ja Morant had his problems. If he was in New Orleans, they wouldn't have let him do that bullshit. The people in New Orleans would have said, "Nah, Ja, put that gun down, son."
Oh yeah, we can say it for himself.
You got a game to win.
We would definitely say it for himself.
Man, we got a game to win. The dudes in Memphis ain't worrying about that. The people in New Orleans love their sports teams. So they'd be like, hey, Ja, no. Don't play with no guns, bro.
Put that shit down.
Put that shit down, dog. You got a game to win. If you play for a New Orleans sports team, you're untouchable here. Nobody gonna fucking touch you here. You don't really hear about that. Only one that got touched was Will Smith, and he retired, and there was some incidents around that one. But if you're an athlete, you don't get touched here because we love our sports teams down here. So you're safe. I told people, get Ja Morant. Oh, why not? Look what Ja Morant doing with the fucking Grizzlies. The Grizzlies sucked when he was hurt and suspended last year. Now look at him. Dunking on Wemby, fucking winning games and shit. Like
Duncan ain't the word. He's going buck ass crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is I said this. I said Ja Morant will have more longevity than Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson looked like he was coddled all his life.
He did.
He looks like he doesn't have a will. It looked like he was this generational force, but Duke didn't win. And I'm like, you this force that people keep telling me you are. You didn't show up when they needed you. And now the Pelicans like, damn, bro, you can give me 25 points and like 7 rebounds a game, couple assists and a couple blocks, man. We good. That's all we missing because we probably losing games by like 5 or 6 points. We get your 25. We win some of these games.
By 10.
I'm like this. Dude, Pelicans games were on TV every TNT game was a Pelican game when he came in. If people thought you was that dude, then you got hurt. You can make yourself big in New Orleans if you just play your game and stop leaving these hoes alone. That's what it is. Leave the hoes and the food alone. Bro, eat healthy during the season, then pig out during the all season, and then you get back into your shape. You're gonna have to do something, man. Like, dog, the women gonna be there. You're a millionaire, bro. They're gonna be there. They're gonna always be there. You ain't broke. You ain't got to chase ass. You ain't broke. They there. They waiting for you.
Yeah, man, don't want to hear that.
No, they waiting for you. Dude, they are waiting for him. Every city. Let Tupac say, every other city we go. Fuck, you know the rest of it?
That man ain't trying to hear that.
In every city. You don't need to go keep chasing after him, bro. Like, you're going to be known as the biggest what if. And nobody wants to be known as that. I can say you're a bust right now. You're a bust. And it's not because of your numbers, because they're great numbers when he play. It's that he don't play.
But I say he's not playing.
Like when you play, you are a number one pick when you play, whatever that is. Now, when this illness is up, what's next? What's going to be? Oh, my shoulder. Oh, my hamstring. Oh, my knee. Oh, personal problems. Ooh, I missed the plane.
Yep.
It's always an excuse. And if I was your fucking daddy, I would bust your motherfucking ass. That's what I'd have did. I'm like, you're not gonna ruin all the sacrifices, all the time and the money I spent until you get you here. I'd have came down to New Orleans and whooped your ass. That's what I'd have did.
But like, Ninja, you fucking with the money.
Yes, I put money into you. And this is how you repay me. Like, I have to work hard, put you through all the basketball camps and all this shit. And this is how you repay me. Being a fat slob, sitting your ass down, not taking your craft seriously. You could have worked at a factory or a plant or some shit for all that. You ain't gotta. I ain't have to spend this much money on you. That's what he need. His parents need to get in his ass. Like, look, this is not forever. The NBA is not forever. The NFL and shit like that is not forever, man.
Dude, look, 23, he like and getting 200 plus mil. Yeah, we way past that point. Like the parents can't do it. It's really up to one of these veterans out here to let them know.
Oh, the time I'm talking about is hands and fists.
Oh, he's only 23 still?
Yeah.
23.
Yes.
Know how much money he could actually bring in if he actually buckled down and did his job?
Played? Yeah.
If he played. The thing is, every time
because look, he's 23. If he played like LeBron, you know how much money he can make?
Yes. The thing is, he's not going to play as long as LeBron. One, he has to change his play style. He can't play like he's playing. They've been saying that. Either lose weight or change your play style. Because you can't keep running and jumping. The body not made to have all that weight come up and then come down.
And then just, yeah.
First of all, they had to teach him how to land. Because he was landing wrong. That's how he was fucking his legs up at the beginning. Now, he just don't play.
And he's
always something. It's like the Pelicans have a squad. But all they missing is that piece to get him over the hump. And it's him. If he comes, he's 25-7 every game. Nobody as strong as he is. Probably Joker, maybe Joker or Giannis. But
those are probably the only two.
But for the most part, nobody's strong as he is. The Joker can't jump with him. Giannis the only one that could jump with him. Giannis the only one I can see him giving him true problems. But how many times they see Giannis? Twice?
Yeah, I'm about to say they're in two different conferences.
Twice. So you could be dominating and racking up wins. But every time we talk about Zion, it's never basketball. It's this. It's it's the weight. It's the women. Him missing a plane. It's always something outside of basketball. And if that's your legacy, you will be known as a bust. You'll be Conway Brown level bust. And Conway Brown is not really a bust because he played 10 years, but people look at him that way. Like, damn, what if
he didn't live up to his potential, just like fucking, just like what's his name?
Zion. They're gonna be like, well, damn, what if Kwame lived up to his potential? He could have been deadly. And that's what we're gonna be saying about Zion. Like the games he did play, he was dominant, but boy, he didn't play many games.
20, 30 years from now, when he's eligible for the Hall of Fame, people are gonna be like, ain't nobody gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. That motherfucker didn't play no games.
He ain't do nothing. He ain't tried to do nothing.
He can uplift the Pelicans. All he has to do is play. They win when he plays.
Yeah.
They win most of their games when he plays. So that means, hey, you're effective. Play more than one game a month. I have never seen someone be out with a hamstring injury for like 2 months. Bro, I have never seen it. Unless you tore that bitch off the bone or something.
The only person that's probably missed enough time that fucking is what's his name from the Nets.
You talking about Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
Ben Simmons just don't want to play. That's another one that's a bust. He's a bust. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what he did in the first couple of years. He's a bust. And it's not because of lack of skill. It's because he's just a bitch.
That man, Ben Simmons, bro.
I don't want to hear nothing about no mental for basketball, bro, because somebody told you missed a shot, shoot the damn ball. This is how I look at it. Like, it's not because somebody's truly bullying you. They're just telling you should have shot the damn ball in the playoffs. Oh,
it's easy for them to come up with an excuse.
I don't want to play anymore. My mental health is not right. Oh, my back hurt. Oh, I can't play. But we see you every summer working out and playing. When the regular season comes, oh, my back hurts. Ben Simmons is another one. It's entitled generation. That's what I call it. The same with Zion. He pulled that shit. I'm going to come back and play when I feel like Zion. When is that?
2 weeks from Thursday.
I'm just saying. Like, my God, man, this entitled generation got to stop, and that's why basketball is going down. I hope it can come back up with this new era that's fighting each other and being more competitive. Because this nice guy shit needs to go. This LeBron era shit needs to go and die. Because to me, it was the worst era of basketball when he became the face of the league. And nobody want to understand that. Even though they got the most money, it was the worst brand of basketball under his era.
Yes.
Because the competition died. The rivalries died. Everybody hugging, everybody dapping stuff
Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya.
Basketball is one of them sports where you need a fight. I can't tell you how many times I fought on the basketball court because it's a passionate game. And then somebody tell you something, whoop, you swinging. That's what it needs in basketball. It's because that shows you passionate, you give a damn.
You'll even fight with your own friend in during basketball.
Hell yeah, man. Like, man, especially when you're getting cooked. You don't want to hear shit. I said, you better not come in this hole. I can tell you that. I bet you better not come down here in this paint. I'm gonna flip your ass. They come in the paint. Whoop, bam. I told you what I was gonna do. And now it's a fight. I told you don't come in the paint. See, that's how I learned how to shoot. Playing at Shakespeare Park in the third wall. And they told us, do not come in the paint. I come in there, the first thing I do is I dunk the ball. I said, okay. I bet you won't come here again. And I'll tell you, okay, man, fuck y'all. I'm about to show you. Wham, dude elbowed me right out the fucking air. And I hit the ground. Everybody who watched those Shakespeare, you had to take that shit. You might not make it if you fighting up. You got to eat that shit up, but it was a lot of curse words afterwards because that was a killer park to play in. So it's like basketball has always been competitive. I've never seen people be like, you know what? I'm getting my ass beat. Let me join your team.
Yeah,
I was the type of person. Give me the sorriest place in here, and I'm gonna bust your ass. Give me the sorriest people here, I'll go bust your ass. That's how I used to be. Y'all can have this cop team, as we used to say. You can have this team with all these good players. Give me the sorriest motherfuckers here, I'll bust your ass. And I used to tell them, play good defense, we'll bust their ass. And that, like I say, basketball is one of those sports, that talent don't always win. The best team wins in basketball. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you got a team playing together, you can beat
chemistry. Once you get that chemistry going.
No, Doc ain't sleeping, man. Doc ain't
no, was not sleeping. Man.
Damn,
everybody pick on Doc today.
No,
this is the 2025 pick on Doc.
Yep. 2025. Man, might as well make a banner.
Tell him, man, you can't talk about Saquon Barkley anymore. He's no longer your concern. That's what you tell him. Yeah, take that shit, Izzy. Look, you can't talk about Saquon because he doesn't wear blue anymore.
Man, look. How Izzy was going off on Batman on yesterday's show, man. Look.
Oh, yeah, he was shitting on Batman.
Man, that was some bull crap.
He's the only. He always goes off on Batman.
One show we were talking about something totally different. That boy just get up. Fuck Batman. I'm like, damn, what Batman do?
Whole random, straight out of nowhere.
Oh man, I'm just saying, Bane did break his back, but still. But Izzy has a beef with Batman. I don't know what Batman did. Did Izzy? Maybe Izzy jaywalked in Gotham and got his ass beat. I don't know.
I don't know.
But he has a problem with Batman.
Izzy got run over by the Batmobile.
Oh man, that's fucking funny, man. Oh,
Izzy's mad. Izzy's mad because Batman stole Batgirl from Izzy.
Man,
that's why you got Mrs.
Back in the days, did Batman screw your girlfriend back in the days or something, man? Go to Wayne Manor. That's what happened.
You got to slow down on the Batman heat, man.
I'm just a Joker fan. That's why I shit on Batman. Because at least I'm a Joker fan. Izzy don't care.
I'm not a DC fan, so I don't like them at all.
Yeah, I'm just like Joker. I'm just like the Joker. That's it. But on DC, but Batman is okay. I say fuck Superman all the time. I said you got all this power and you act like a bitch over some pussy.
Yeah, man. That dude be grinding my gears, man.
You can destroy the earth and literally probably the most powerful character they probably made. And Lois Lane got your balls in her purse.
Terrible.
Yeah, bro. You talking about, Superman got to go to jail. If I had Superman powers, I'd be like, okay, I'll go to jail just to break out that bitch.
Superman said, it wouldn't be much of a surrender if I didn't let him jail me. But here's the thing. I can't break out of these real easy. So you did all that for what? Because, you was only here for like 10 minutes. The man's still asking for you. What you want to do? I'm going to fight him and I'm going to fight you. Well, do that then. You got to tell me about it. Stop narrating.
I'm just like this. First of all, you're not gonna put no handcuffs on me. So as you come next to me, I'm snapping your neck. Good night. I said, y'all can't find kryptonite. You better go call Batman. And if Batman come, I'm hitting that ball with X-ray vision. With the heat vision. I'm gonna burn the shit out of it with my fucking eyes.
Man,
go sit down.
Crazy out here. This man.
I'm fucking Superman who powered by the sun. So that means if I stand outside, motherfucker. I'm strong as shit.
I'm straight. Like no matter what.
You lock me in jail. Wait till your time. Boy, I'm gonna sit there, son. Get super
Getting
powerful.
that son. I'm good now. Now what you gonna do?
I'm gonna lay out for a tan.
Yeah, and be super strong afterwards. What the? Yeah, so I got more Superman hate than I do Batman hate. Because I'm like, the only time I liked him is when he turned to a bad guy. I'm like, this is the Superman we need to fucking see. This destroying people.
The
Bizarro?
Not Bizarro. Talking about the Snyder, the Snyder.
You got
version.
Black Suit Superman. That's the Superman that just said, you know what? I don't even care.
That boy say, fuck it. This was killing people.
That
the Injustice, the one talking about the Injustice Superman. He just said, fuck it.
Oh, the Injustice Lord Superman. Yeah, that one.
He just said, that boy just said, fuck
that
it.
Man said, look, I'm running this stuff now.
That man said, no, fuck the world. That's what he basically said. You know what? I'm tired of saving you bitches. I'm just gonna kill you.
That man said, bro, y'all gonna get it right or y'all gonna die. Now I'm not gonna
everybody ass.
I'm not about to sit here and get the cats out the trees and all this stuff. Now that day is dead, bro. It cost me my wife and my son. I'm all for me now.
Yeah, he whooped everybody ass. If you didn't join him, he whooped your ass. I'm like, this is who Superman should have been. this is. It was like Black Adam on steroids. It was pretty.
Man, be on it.
It was pretty good, man. But I'm waiting on Izzy to still say fuck Batman. I guess Izzy fell asleep.
Or he's busy with Mrs. B.
Fuck the Giants.
There you go. You just called his ass.
Yeah, fuck the Giants. Here we go. All right, he gonna pop up in this bitch. Let me tell you something. You can't talk about my Giants, and I'm gonna say goodbye. So we gonna go ahead on the shout outs before Izzy come running this bitch ranting and raving.
Man, I don't really have much to say for this evening. We still got a show left in the month of January, so I'll save the birthday shout outs for next week. For everybody that's participated and came in, viewed, that's contributed to the show thus far. Thank you all, bottom of my heart, for contributing and being a part of and watching us and helping us grow. If you have any comments, concerns, any ways that we can improve, please do let us know. Any takes that's out there that you want to have the thoughts on, please feel free to come out there and comment. On a personal note, like I said earlier in the show, pretty great week, you know. Monday being a holiday, reflection of a great man and his legacy. They had an event. I didn't participate with that event on live TV, or I've yet to seen it. But
boy, did they have an event.
You know, I got 4 years of it, so I you know, I'll live through it. Right. I will say I will live through it. But for real though, shout out to the city of, to the cities of, I want to say Houston, Dallas, us down south, New Orleans, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. With this snow, is particularly for us, man, because we don't really see it like that. And it was a pleasure seeing people really, you know, tap into their younger selves. The days where you could go outside and you know who all got the bike, and it's Christmas morning all over again. And that's what snow did for us this week. I got to see it, you know, my children got to see it. I got to document it so that they can see and, you know, have for the rest of their lives. Versus the one time that I think I had this type of snow was when I was like 2 years old. But I have to go on the word of my family. I don't remember that. I mean, you know, we got to go some ways back since I was 2 years old. But, you know, definitely shout out for those people that enjoyed. And for you fellas, man, thank you so much for, you know, making Fridays, you know, as fun as possible, you know, when we go back and forth with all our mess and our topics, you know, even though it's pick on Doc year, but it's all good. I enjoy it thoroughly. I won't even lie to you. So shout out to everybody. people that's contributed to people that had the snow into the podcast for the commission as a whole.
All right.
I'll give a shout out to you guys. Another good show. And everybody that commented and liked and subscribed and whatever else. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't worry, that snowstorm that you guys got isn't going to be the last one. You're going to be seeing a lot more weird weather probably coming your way more and more every year. You know what I'm saying?
Hell froze over.
I was watching Rubia Garcia, and she's from New Orleans, and she showed like her yard, and that's when I was like, damn, they got a lot of snow. I thought you were gonna get like a dusting.
Yeah, she
even said that it was a dusting. That they, it was said to be a dusting, and then she went out there and stood in the snow, and I was like, damn, that's kind of deep. That looks like what I get.
Yeah, it was a blizzard almost. Yeah, it was close.
So, I mean, just that's just the way it is. The bullshit already started in Washington. So be vigilant and pay attention to everything that's going on. All this weird shit that they're trying to drop narratives with. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to keep your eyes focused in one direction while they're doing shit in the other direction.
Yeah.
So stay positive and stay open-minded and pay attention, because I don't know if this shit's gonna get worse before it even gets better. But
I feel you on that.
Another year, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully things will calm down for us now, and this, the beginning of this new year, moving into the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I had to tap on that weird shit that's happening in Washington. I didn't watch that event. It shouldn't be nameless. But I saw a clip that disturbed me, and it's not even the fact that what he did surprising. I don't care what you say. If you try to defend that wasn't a fucking Hitler symbol, a damn Hitler sign, Heil Hitler or whatever they were saying, Sig Hitler or whatever. That was a damn salute. That a certain people that don't like anybody but white people use. And I don't want to hear about autism. Y'all didn't. Autistic person know that's wrong. I work with autistic people all the time, and they don't never make those movements. So to bring mental health and all that shit into it, and you defending this shit, I'd rather you just say, you know what, I'm rolling with it, whatever. At least I know who you are. But to defend this shit and tell me that I didn't see what I saw it. He did it twice. He didn't do it once. He did it twice.
Right.
And so once it's a mistake, twice is deliberate.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he did it twice.
That part.
So if you're defending that, you might as well not be my friend, because if you don't know what Hitler did, then you need to go read a book.
Man.
And then I want to say this, because we're going to circle back to sports. Kyrie Irving got in trouble by the Jewish people for a movie that he watched. He just posted a movie, and y'all canceled Kyrie. Where's the Jewish people at now? I don't see anybody boycotting Tesla. I don't see anybody trying to boycott X and all these other businesses. Where's all that smoke? Y'all always have smoke for when somebody black make a mistake and say something. I'm going to call you bastards out. I don't care. Y'all always like to say this anti-Semitic shit to a black celebrity. Y'all did it to Kanye. Y'all did it to Kyrie. Where's that smoke for this motherfucker who did that shit on TV? Man. I don't see y'all bringing back Teslas. I don't see y'all bringing getting off of Twitter or X or whatever it's called. I have not been on X since he started running his mouth. I've been boycotting it secretly. So that's why I don't even put out X stuff up no more. on X anymore. If you defending that, bro, I already know what type of America you want. And if I swing on you, I won't be wrong if you come to me with that shit. Because, bro, all we trying to do is live and make it through these next 4 years. How does all this shit that he's doing is helping with egg prices, because I love eggs. What's happening with egg prices, gas prices, and all kind of grocery issues? Doesn't help because he can't do anything about it. So,
you fell for lies.
So this is I can tell my people who didn't vote, the chicken's about to come home to roost, as Malcolm X says. Just sit back and enjoy the show, because it's about to be a show. Just protect yourself and your family, because it's about to be a show. Because when all the dumbasses that voted for him, that thought he's going to help, you're about to see. That's all I got to say. You're about to see. The show is about to happen.
I'm gonna just say what I said.
It's a show. Enjoy it.
I'm gonna say what I said last week. I mean, whatever you feel, ultimately, people are relying on you. I can't put it no simpler than that. Like I'm not telling people what or what if.
And I'm not calling you. I'm not talking about the people who voted for him because they didn't like him. I'm talking about the dumbasses that blindly follow him and believe every word he says. Not to say dumbasses. So I don't want people to talk about, well, I voted for him, kind of like, that's your thing. But there's people that believe this man's words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like this. It's a show from both sides. They both full of shit. Both sides are full of shit. I keep telling y'all that. Both these sides are full of shit. Both sides. I told you, America is a pretty girl. You lean which way you want to be fucked. Some people like to be romanticized. Some people like to just like it rough. That tells how you vote. Tell me you like it rough. Either way, you're gonna get fucked some kind of way. That's American politics. Even if you got Kamala in office, we're gonna get fucked some kind of way. It's always somebody getting fucked. That's American politics for you people. But this one here left a bad taste in my mouth when I saw it, because I'm like, people are defending it. Like, nobody's saying anything about Trump. Why are we not doing anything about Elon Musk? That's what I want. I want that smoke for that same smoke that Kyrie got, the same smoke Kanye got. I want it on Elon Musk, because he's not the president. So fuck that bitch. He ain't the president. I can talk all kind of shit about Elon Musk. Only thing I tell you this, Donald Trump let it happen. He didn't come out and demonize the shit. So they let me know where he's standing at with the shit. He thought it was okay. Don't blame the shit on autism, Elon Musk. Blame the shit on what you are. And it's fine. I said this last night. If you roll that way, let me know you roll that way, so I don't support you. So everybody else up in arms about the salute, it happened. You know what it was. For Snoop Dogg and Nelly and them, hey, you know, it's okay to be a hypocrite. I guess being a hypocrite is okay in 2025. You know, Snoop Dogg calling people, call Chrisette and Michelle a jigaboo and all kind of other shit for performing for Trump. And guess what you did 4 years later? Well, 8 years later, I guess. I'm sorry. 8 years later, you did what you did. Oh, I guess you forgot you said that. And shout out to Nelly for saying rapping is the same as serving in the band military. Hey, shout out to you for being a dumbass. Hey, I didn't know rapping was equivalent to war. I mean, hey, you can choose to boycott these people or not. It's all a show, man. As I was saying, it's all a show. Protect your family, protect your mental health. Do what you can do for your family. They're gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. No matter you cry, bitch, moan, or whatever. He's the people in office already. So they release people that beat up police officers. Hey, I guess that's in season now. You know, we can. Hey, I'm just saying all the things that's happening while we worrying about all this other dumb shit. Real shit is happening out there. Just look at the news sometime and you'll see the bullshit and the fuckery that's going on. Hey, those are fine people that attack police officers protecting the politicians in the same building. So the same politicians that's going with him, he released the people that was about to attack y'all. Okay. That's what I say. The whole shit is a show. People, just take care of yourself, take care of your neighborhood, do it the best way you can. Like I said, he even talking about stopping FEMA. And for somebody who needed FEMA, I think that's a slap in the face. Because when your house get destroyed, whether by fire or hurricane, bro, you need that shit to rebuild. Every little bit helps. And you talking about getting rid of that. Try to get rid of everything that helps the American people. We here on the show told y'all so that this was going to happen. Well, a few of us on the show said it. That's why I say now, like I tell my auntie,
punk ass Izzy.
I tell, damn, you say that. But I'm saying, I told my auntie, we talked, and my family talked. Hey, the people made their choice. Or we can sit back and wait for these 4 years to be over because he can't run again. That's the best thing that happened.
But if you heard the narrative, he's trying to change that amendment so he can run one more time.
They're not.
Oh, man, it's already been introduced.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
They already put it out there.
Because I tell you, because that means the other side get to get 3. That's why it's not going to do it. And he's not going to live for 8 more years. I mean, he's like late 80s probably.
That would make him so 78 now.
8 years from 78, 86.
82, yeah.
He'd be 86 after he finished that 3rd term.
Nah. We good on that, man.
Nah, dog, I'm good. I don't need the CTE and the dementia in the White House, bro. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. He might not make it through. We're not talking about a regular job here, people. This is one of the most stressful jobs that age people.
Yes. That's why I'm like, hold up. You telling me I can't work past 60 something, but this dude got to be in a job at 80 something?
Nah, I'm being real with you. I don't see him finishing his term out. I'm being honest.
But hold up, didn't you hear that they're trying to extend it so 65 won't be the year you retire? You have to retire at over 70?
Yeah, now it's got to be 70.
Yeah. Now you want to be 70? I'm not trying to work till I'm 70. You can kiss my ass. I ain't about to work till I'm 70. I retire when I retire, bitch. What's wrong with you? I'm not about to work till I'm 70.
Man, y'all tripping.
That's what I'm going to tell you. All the shit he's undoing going to get undone by the next person that come in. And it is going to keep going back and forth. So now we know, I'm going to tell you, because it's going to be so fucked up. I'm telling you, the next president is going to be a Democrat. It's going to be so fucked up. It's scripted, people. It's scripted. The next one, because people gonna swing. Oh, this is some bullshit. I'm paying $7 a gallon for gas. This is some bullshit.
Boy. Oh no, the gas is supposed to go down. That was one of the things he said he was gonna bring down with groceries and gas and all that shit. So I'm waiting.
The funny thing, the president don't control gas prices or grocery prices.
We know that, but the stupid people that voted him in believe that shit.
Man, I paid $7 for a dozen of eggs.
Shit, there's some places up here that are $20 for 18 eggs.
Yeah.
What?
What? What? Damn, see, they cut him off. They cut him off.
Oh Lord, they hacking us. Oh.
Man, I know I paid like $12 for 18 eggs. They say 20. Shit.
20?
Hell yeah, see? That shit fucked me up so much it bumped me out of the damn fucking room.
I'm gonna put it this way. I'm about to go get me some chickens, and they about to be popping eggs out left and right. I'm about to tell you we gotta feed some chickens. But there's chickens in the backyard.
That's what people did during the COVID. A lot of people bought chickens up here and put in chicken coops in the back of their house.
I'm gonna buy one chicken. I'm gonna buy 2 chickens. I'm sorry, they do chickens. I'm gonna buy 2 chickens. They gonna be popping them eggs out.
I was gonna say you don't love eggs that much because all you're gonna get is like 2-3 eggs a day. Then
that's
if
fine.
you're lucky.
That's all I need. That's all I need. All I need is 2 a day.
You ain't trying to feed HR your son. Shit.
No, put it this way. No, we're gonna save them, man. We're gonna eat eggs. Pop them out 2 a day until we get a carton of them bitches, and then we're gonna eat the eggs.
Then he's outside on the corner selling eggs. I got 3 for $5.
Got these eggs, dog. free range eggs right here, all organic. Look at these eggs. I'm about to be egg selling, bro. Don't worry about it. It's a hustle to be made. Other people slinging dope. I'm slinging eggs. You want to make some scrambled eggs? I got you.
You might make a killing that way.
I got you. And it's legal because I got a fucking chicken. I can sell it on the corner. Be in my hoodie. I'm gonna pull out an egg. And some good quality eggs right here. Shake it up. Look at it.
This is New Orleans best.
New Orleans best eggs, baby. Come on. Did I get enough money to buy 2 chickens? And then I would double the shit up.
There you go.
Then 3. We're gonna keep going. Fuck that dog. We gonna have a bunch of chickens in the backyard.
The funny shit is within the last year, I would say a lot of people that I know that had chickens turned around and sold those shits. And now they're kicking themselves in the ass because now they're paying like I said, for 18 eggs, almost $20.
Man, they smoking that dope. Well, I ain't about to do that. Nah, we'll stop eating eggs in this bitch. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna happen.
I'm buying medium size. They're probably $18 for the extra large joints.
Probably the jumbo ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Like this. I'm going to Sam's. I'm gonna buy the fucking whole the fucking egg containers we did fucking big. We'll have an egg for a couple months. We're going once a month to buy eggs at Sam's. We'll be good. But seriously with this shit though, man, just take care of your family in 2025. I guess 25 through what? What's the next election? 28? So
29, right?
28, huh? It was in 24.
28.
Yeah,
28. 24.
So yeah. Hold your people out to hold out hope to 28 and then hold out a little bit more hope to January 29, and you'll be fine if you make it through. If you can make it through 29, you built for tough. We made it through the Reagan years, the George W. Bush years, the first Trump years, and now we had the second Trump year. So hey,
the Bushes.
Yeah, both the Bushes, actually. We made it through the Clintons with this crime bill. We made it through a lot of things. So people just keep y'all heads up, this politics stuff. And hey, for the Latinos that voted for him, how's that working out for you? That's all I gotta say. The ones that voted for him, how's that working out for you? ICE is at your door. I'm just saying, how's that working out for you? We're doing that now. So I'm just like, everything I hear something is, I'm not surprised. What's next? They did a Nazi salute. They rounded people up. And I found out they rounded up an American. They rounded up a veteran by mistake in the ICE raids. So they
because if you look Hispanic, if you're tan, they're taking you until you could prove whether you're American or not.
Yeah, be safe out there, Jay and Izzy.
Not me. They can come. They can come.
I'm a little too dark. I think this is one time it's great to be dark. I say he is not Spanish.
I was gonna say, don't say that. Don't say that because there's a lot of communities in South America that have dark skinned Latinos.
As soon as I open my mouth, he's not Spanish. Man, get your fucking hands off me. As soon as I say that, get your fucking hands off me. No, nah, he ain't Spanish. Nah, that's
they're even trying to repeal the fact that if your child was born in the United States, and you're illegal that it doesn't hold you in the United States.
Which is crazy because your child is a U.S. citizen. So you want your child to live by itself?
That's what they're doing. They're separating families.
So, hey, that's what they voted for. That's what I can tell people. Like, that's why I say, you know, I don't partake in watching his shit. I didn't partake in watching none of it. I saw the clips. Once I saw the clips, I was like, okay. We had a clan rally. Okay, cool. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. So
for 4 years they stayed shut, and all of a sudden they're starting to come out of the fucking woodwork again.
Yeah, and I'm just like this. We knew this was gonna happen, and for everybody else that's stressing, just calm down. The chickens will come home to roost. The ones who realize they're gonna be duped are gonna be pissed, and they're gonna be forced to change shit because his base gonna be pissed when it starts to affect them. So we got 1 to 2 years left for Biden's economy before it really hits us. So hey, enjoy these 1 to 2 years. Then it's gonna really go to shit. And what 27? It's gonna go to shit in 27. So stack your money up until 27, and it's gonna really go to shit. So, but shout out to y'all for doing the show. Shout out to Pops for liking and commenting. Shout out to Chris, he came on. Shout out to Anthony and Izzy. And most of the old faithfuls talk today. No new people talk today. But shout out to the people that didn't talk. Man, we'll be back next week with the rest of the show. Also, shout out to Nah and Change for Wrestling for coming on the show last night. It was a bang of a show, and Rootless Lala made an appearance. So if you missed the show last night, please go watch it. It was packed full of guests last night. Also, man, we're gonna be back. Yeah, you know me. If somebody want to come in, I don't care. I'm like, hey, come on, Bob in. You know, so we'll be back with the wrestling show at 7:30 on Thursday, and we'll be back with the sports show on Friday. And we'll see who's going to the Super Bowl on Friday. We have our Super Bowl review on Friday. So this is your host, Mo Young. You got Doc, and you got the Diabolical Hater. Let's get off before they take Jay off again.
They're coming for us. Fans is watching.
Fans watching Jay talking about egg prices. $20. Gotta take them off.
Giving up those secrets already. That's supposed to be a secret.
That damn Latino.
Yeah,
G14 classified.
Yeah, they won't tell people the prices of eggs. Take them off. All right. We'll see y'all later. Peace and we out.
Peace.
We run this podcast and shit. Venom and Smoke podcast.
Yep, I would be the chocolate Liam Neeson, bro. I'll be real with you. You call me that. You in my career. I got a special set of skills. I'm gonna call Pops up. Pops, load up the van. That's all.
Oh, God.
Pops, load up the van.
Black James Bond, Black Liam Neeson. Okay.
And then we know what Pops' answer gonna be. Where are we driving to?
Where we going?
No questions.
Where we
He's
going?
not asking no questions. He's not about to ask what we doing. Why we load up the van? Let's load up the van. Where we going? I'm pissed. Who called me driver? The bloodline.
Go. Yeah!
Yeah. Izzy is watching baseball right now. The Mets must have.
Hit Alonso, baby!
He must have did something great.
Hit Alonso, 3-run homer! Yeah!
He was making a lot of Bullet Club references a month ago, so you might get Bullet Club versus Bloodline, and it will be horrendous. I mean, you got all the members of the Bullet Club minus Omega and the Young Bucks. That meant that. All right, Doc, you should have a pick by now, Doc.
He ain't going with fucking the Packers. Come on, man.
No, it's not sleep or meditate. You all right?
He sleep.
Stop.
No,
Stop.
He sleep. He sleep.
Stop.
He put his hood on so he could look like Darth Vader.
He sleep.
A quick fucking statement. And yes, the Giants ownership is absolute trash. Them motherfuckers have, you know how many times they've been to the fucking playoffs since their last Super Bowl win?
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
0?
1, 0, twice. Twice.
Twice. The year Plasko shot himself in the fucking leg, and the other one when they beat the fucking Vikings in the playoffs. It is a disgrace. It's disgusting. It fucking sucks. It's horrible. It should not happen. This is one of the great franchises in sports, and you're relegating me to watch this shit? Do you think I want to watch fucking Thursday? Mrs. V, do I want to watch the game on Thursday? Hell no! Hell no!
She ain't letting you watch that game on Thursday.
That Thanksgiving game should be moved. Nobody wants to see Tommy DeVito versus fucking Cooper Rush.
Do you think I'll eat my fucking turkey? I want to watch that garbage? I'd rather watch It's a Wonderful Life. I'd rather watch that Charlie Brown Christmas. They fucking suck. They suck. Fuck. Fuck. I'm done.
That's somebody TV or that's Doc TV?
My TV's off.
I don't have a TV on.
Hey, mine's.
That's Doc. Doc sleep.
Busted.
Yeah!
Yo, I think we got that one.
There you go. There you go.
Were you sleeping?
Oh yeah, he's sleeping.
Moving.
Boy, we gonna tip that one.
Boy, done. I told y'all I didn't have a leftover, so now they hit you, boy. Now